But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Obama president, nah. 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 Yeah, I remember saying that.
You sure did, Anthony.
That's because someone said that to me. Now I have a new saying.
Uh-oh, what's your new saying?
Now let's change America. Now let's change America. Boy, did his dialect change from the beginning of the night to the end.
All I was thinking when I was watching the inauguration speech, wow, when is Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out?
Yeah.
Because, man, if he doesn't sound like The Rock when he's talking in front of whatever it was, 1.5 million people, he sounded more like The Rock last night than I've ever heard before.
And then as the night went on, with all the festivities, in my personal observation, I believe he was drinking.
Really?
He looked a little more loose and a little like, yeah, hey, let's change America.
Maybe a little champagne.
I'm sure him and the wife shared a little champagne. Mm-hmm. Maybe, little shots.
That's a long day, though.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I certainly am not going to compare what I went through with a president being sworn in, but like recently when I got married, the festivities, by the end of the day, you're just like, you can't focus, you're exhausted, your feet hurt, you're just like, oh my God, I just want to crash.
Yeah.
And he was like doing that all effing day.
Yeah, apparently he likes going out and hanging at night and doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, that's another thing we'll see, a whole new aspect of the presidency, one that actually, I think goes out. It leaves the White House.
Well, I don't know. They were saying that this is going to be a huge adjustment for the guy because he really does like to be out and about and go, hey, I'm going to go down to the local high school and play a little basketball.
Okay, let's cordon that off with a few tanks.
Right.
And we'll get some Blackhawks up above.
Right.
And then feel free to just jog around.
We'll
shoot anyone we see. And, all right, have fun.
They said it's going to be really tough for this guy to adjust because what do they call it when after today you go into the White House, but they call it something like the glass box. Okay,
I thought you were going to.
But you're
going to say what I was reading all night.
He's the type of guy. He's pretty much one of the most famous people in the world, and he would just go to his wife because he wasn't the president yet. Hey, I'm going to go to the school and pick up the girls today. And he would just hop in his ride.
In a gilded cage, a glass menagerie.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, he kind of...
and he was actually still driving himself a mere week or two ago. No more.
Now it's driving Mr. Obama.
Like Anthony said, I mean, we're fortunate here in New York City. Actually, we shouldn't call it fortunate. But when Bush came to town, it was a complete nightmare.
Yeah.
You couldn't move in this city. And I don't think he realizes that he can't just go off and play basketball without, like Ant said, first of all, they're going to choose who he plays basketball with now.
I'm just going to go out and shoot some hoops. Okay, we're going to shoot everyone we see coming near you.
Right. We have to do a security check on everyone, and then we'll decide, according to their background, who you're allowed to play basketball with.
So I guess then you should schedule hoops for about a month.
Right, exactly. Thank you. And they said it was just, I don't know, it was really good TV. I watched everything since...
I did too.
From 11 o'clock when we got off the air until 9 o'clock, I was glued in front of that TV. And some fine watching, man. Just very, very interesting. Like when he walked Pennsylvania Avenue, they said that'll be the last time he does that. In whether it's 4 or 8 years, you will never see him walk that road.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why were they speculating that he wouldn't do it in
because no other president. Between now and when he leaves office, there's not a chance that he'll just walk Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, right, true, yeah.
So that's a little weird. Like he's going to be the boy in a bubble or something.
Yeah,
boy in the plastic bubble. Where do we begin? I guess we give out the phone number 877-212-0A. I mean, the phones are ringing. It's definitely an audience participation show today. Lots of phone calls.
Oh yeah. It was huge. Like you said, the coverage last night, I watched it. Wow. They really, I know it's Obama's day and everything, and they could not find one bad thing to say.
Right.
Not about him. I mean, what are they going to do? Trash him on his inauguration day? But like everyone around him, everyone he knows, the people, the thing, everyone. All they were saying is, "This is just a wonderful, historic day, and it's just amazing what we're seeing." And Anderson Cooper is so Mo for Obama.
You think he wants a little...
is so Mo for him.
You think he wants a little brown sugar?
Oh. Dude, he was drooling. Every time he's on camera, he's just, and look at him. Look at the way he speaks and dances.
No, that's a man's man.
Everything. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I didn't notice that one.
Anderson Cooper was
Bravo.
just... Oof.
Bravo.
Yeah, it was... coverage was amazing.
Yeah, but you know what? No one's going to say anything bad, and you have to take your cue from someone like Dick Cheney. Even Dick Cheney was rah, rah, rah. We're seeing something special. You know, I don't care that I don't agree with this guy or half these people on the platform. This is something that is like history and the exchanging of power. And he was like really, really into it.
He's just trying to make peace with the Lord.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think he's...
And you know what? I no matter what, I still hate the news.
Oh,
they don't give you the real story. I mean, they're trying to say Dick Cheney's in a wheelchair because he moved a couple boxes and pulled a muscle in his back. Let me tell you something. If you're going to be seen in front of 1 billion people, they're saying at least 1 billion people around the world watch that, right?
Oh, yeah. I saw some video from other countries, too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
God, I feel sorry for the animals yesterday that had to die. Poor animals. My God.
How many?
Oh, my God.
Really? Think about it.
There was some sacrificing going on yesterday. Showing that we got a long way to go before we're one big happy village.
Planet,
oh my God. But Cheney, the doctor said, well, he pulled a muscle moving some boxes, but, you know, and it's no big deal, but suggests that Cheney, you know, be in a wheelchair for 2 days.
Yeah.
No man. We could speak as men here. No man wants to be seen in a wheelchair, first of all, ever. Second of all, if you're going to be in front of 1 billion people.
Yeah.
If it was no big deal, but the doctor still suggests a wheelchair for a couple days, when you get your ass up on a cane or something, you don't want to be seen like that.
Vicodin and get your ass out there.
Because guess what? When we're long gone, they're going to be showing Cheney in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to think that, wow, at the end of his vice president run, he was a cripple. That's all they're going to think now. They're not going to remember that he, quote, hurt himself moving a box or two. Those guys don't move their own boxes.
First of all,
I'm a shock jock and I don't move my own boxes. You think a vice president moves his own boxes?
We hadn't seen him in how long before the inauguration? No one even saw him.
Can I say close to a year?
Yeah,
is that about right?
They've been hiding him away.
Is that about right? Maybe?
For the most part.
He did swear the new senators in. Mm-hmm. So he was in the Senate chamber, but, you know, I don't think we saw him go in and out. We just saw him there doing the swearing in.
Right.
No one really saw him, you know, and then he comes out in public like that in a wheelchair, so that was a little suspect.
There's so much to talk about. How about we do this? Because, it's almost, it's overwhelming. So why don't we go to the phones, and we'll let the listeners kind of guide us through all the viewing that was going on
initially
TV.
What they were thinking.
Let's go to Stryker. Stryker!
Morning, boys.
Hey.
Well, let's see. It's Obama plus 16 hours. The stock market went down 4% of value last night. NYMEX crude is up 4% this morning. Brent crude is up 1%. And 3 gas stations on my way to work this morning are up almost a dime in value. Yep, Obama president now.
Obama president now.
Yeah, the stock market
took a little tanking.
Wow. Down 300 and something.
That was
below 8,000.
That was the banks. The financials just like tanked. There was a reason for it. It wasn't
more bank trouble on the way.
Believe me, I'd love to pin everything on Obama, but even I'm saying, that was the banks.
They're already whispering that there might be some serious problems with these banks still.
Yeah.
So.
They're still asking for more money, and now they don't know where the other half of this TARP money's going. So. It's.
I'm getting a little nervous. I gotta move. I gotta move everything.
Oh, you're thinking you got to start moving some money around?
No, not some. Everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you in one of those banks?
Yeah, one of those banks with the weird logo.
Oof.
Like it looks like a minor league team. Wait, it almost looks like the Yankee logo. Gatsby, New York, how are you?
You're great.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
I'm frightened. I'm frightened that the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court has one line to say. You break it up into 7 parts, and he still screws it up.
You know
That's what bothered me.
We're kind of arguing this a little bit. I think the Chief Justice messed up first, threw Obama off his game, and then he got all messed up. And then Obama stopped because he realized that the Chief Justice then flipped a couple of words and was like, no, that's not how it is, dummy.
I saw it as the Chief Justice giving the first line out, Obama jumping the gun. Mm-hmm. I think he jumped the gun and started repeating the Chief Justice before the Chief Justice was done with the first line that Obama was supposed to repeat.
Right.
And that just confused everybody. Right. And at that point, it fell apart.
Which just proves even to the last second, Obama was like, oh, my God, they could take this away from me any second. I better get this in.
Because he rushed through it like Obama was bam, bam, bam. He wanted to get through it really quick.
Yeah. You know how depressing that's going to be for him? It's like, the big moment, and that's what they're going to show over and over again for decades to come. That was me messing up.
Orenthal, James Simpson verdict line. Orenthal.
Yeah. We just talked about that last week. People, having that moment, and they just mess it up.
Yeah.
What was the last one? We just did this. It was a big one, too.
Wasn't it the Simpson verdict?
Huh? No, I don't know.
No. It was recent.
It was something else. We're like, what happens to these people? They got
Patterson. Governor Patterson.
Oh, Governor Patterson with the miracle on the Hudson.
Miracle on 49th Street, he said.
Yeah, miracle on 49th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Here's how it went down, the oath.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama.
All right, cut it right there. He goes, I, Barack Hussein Obama, I can't even say it, do solemnly swear, and that's what Obama was supposed to repeat. Obama started repeating his name first.
Right.
He just wanted it to stop at I, Barack Hussein Obama.
Right.
But the Chief Justice meant to go longer. Right. And then they started stepping on us like us with stupid callers.
Right.
I thought he actually forgot, Obama forgot the last, he just remembered, if you look at it, I thought Obama forgot the last part of the sentence that he was supposed to say, and he actually was looking at him like, he gave a nod, like, dude, repeat it, because I forgot the last part.
You know what would have been classic? If Barack Hussein Obama would have turned around to the Chief Justice and gone, all right, well, you're the president. You go ahead. You go ahead and just finish whenever you want.
I guess this is your party. Go ahead.
It's all about you today.
I'm sorry. Everyone's here for you. I forgot.
I'll just stand aside. Whatever. You take the oath. Why don't you?
It's good to know that they're panicky Pete's just like you and I and everybody else out there.
Everyone wants to jump the gun.
You like to think these people are like superhumans, but in the end, they took a fine dump in the morning and became president at noon.
Yeah.
Here it is again.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
Well, I don't think you are.
After all this, nah.
Right.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
This is very easy to find out.
Then he screwed up.
But just go through past inaugurations.
Right.
Do they stop right there, or is it that whole line?
And are they all broken up at the same spot each time on every inauguration?
Right. It just sucks that the big moment is just blown.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
That I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully.
That I will execute
faithfully the office of President
and then he messed up.
President of the United States faithfully.
And will, to the best of my ability,
preserve,
protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Is he the president? I mean,
yeah. What happened?
It's one dopey news network, and look, I hate them all. I just want to get that out there. I'm not a fan of Fox over CNN or MSN. I don't like any of them. Because they're still not giving you the real news. You know, they should have gave us Ted Kennedy flopping around like a fish. That's the type of guy I am. I want to see news. Whether it's,
see it all.
I want to see it all. If it's horrific, then show it.
Yeah.
But one of the news channels, I don't know which one, Well, I don't know. Is he really the president? I mean, if you mess up the oath like that, who was it?
It was Fox.
It was.
What is it?
Yeah.
They were immediately saying, "Well, has he been properly sworn in? Is it legal?" There could be some questions.
There's an amendment. I think it's the 20th that says that at noon,
no matter what,
yep, he's president.
Yep.
The oath is, kind of a
afterthought.
Yeah, it's whatever it is. It's kind of a show thing. He was already president by the time he did. Who is this Jerry guy?
Yeah,
I got it.
A guy obviously not listening.
Jerry, what's up, man? Hey, Jerry from Connecticut.
Up?
How you doing? What's the scoop?
Well, the deal is that number one, the Chief Justice is the one that screwed up.
No. I would stick to what you called for. I see Ant is an idiot. Go roll. All right, roll with that. Why am I an idiot?
Because Obama, caused the stock market to go down. Obama didn't cause the stock market.
All right, unless you're kidding.
Than any more than Bush did for the last 6
Jerry.
years.
All right, hold on. Unless you're kidding, you are a complete idiot who isn't listening to me. Did you hear what I said? What did I say? What did I say about Obama and the stock market mere minutes ago?
You said that it's probably the banks.
I didn't say it's probably. I said I'd love to blame Obama for the market, but it's not his fault. The financials took a dump yesterday, and that's why the stock market went down. So how is that me blaming Obama? Jerry, Connecticut, go.
Because you have been blaming Obama for everything for the last...
Jerry, we got to hang up.
Let me blame Obama for you.
Look, there's reasons.
Because you're an idiot.
There's definitely a lot of reasons to yell at Anthony, but, Anthony...
Thank you.
But Anthony did not blame, the little slip we had yesterday down there on Wall Street on Obama.
Thanks, Jerry, though. Thank you. You reinforced something today, that some of you idiots just don't listen.
All right, the phones are lit, so we're going to take a quick break. I can't believe 20 minutes have gone by already. This is going to be a very, very busy show. We got Kennedy okay after seizure. We got celebrity reaction to Obama inauguration. The first cut is hilarious. Oprah saying, "I'm wearing men's pantyhose." You got Tom Brokaw. We played this late in the show yesterday. We'll give it another spin. He had a major faux pas yesterday. And we got man on the street stuff and just more stuff coming in as we speak. What's this? George Bush almost screws up his oath?
The first Bush.
Really?
What, the older Bush? Or the first Bush on the second inauguration? No. I mean, the first Bush on the first inauguration? The second Bush on the first or second inauguration?
George H.W. Bush.
H.W. Bush?
Almost screwed up in the same spot.
Herbert Weeble Wobble Bush. Did you see the way he was walking? Whack, 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 like the penguin.
Right. There was
whack, 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 whack. He just waddled back and forth with a cane.
He just waddled. It's just so depressing.
It's sad to watch.
What time does to these powerful people. Oh. Cheney looking like Dr. Strangelove or something up there, and freaking Bush Sr. waddling around. And who looked like, what do they say? I can't. All right, whatever. Let me play this. That's called punching out people.
And repeat after me. I, George Herbert Walker Bush, do solemnly swear.
I, George Herbert Walker Bush, do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
So he almost did the Obama thing. So I guess that whole line is supposed to be...
That first line, just, wait for him to pause. Jesus, these guys want to be president so bad.
Yeah.
You wait. How long was the campaign and the election and everything? We're talking 2 years? They've been going at it. Hey, Obama, relax for a couple of seconds. Let the guy talk.
All right. We're going to step aside for a second here and continue with the Opie and Anthony show. Robert Kelly in studio.
Yes.
One of my
vacationing Jim Norton?
Hi.
No, he's actually down in Miami.
Miami for a couple of days, yeah. And now you can take off your coat and everything. Look at how thin you are.
Oh,
yeah. Who was saying that? Was it Joe DeRosa that was really calling you a son of a bitch?
Joe DeRosa called me a son of a bitch?
Yeah, he did.
He was like, because you
was
lose
he bummed
weight.
out that I actually had shoulders?
It was.
Joe doesn't have shoulders.
He was just like all of us.
He has to wear a turtleneck sweater just so it stays on him.
All right.
You're annoying everyone with your weight loss. Stop it already.
But I'm also inspiring some of you O&A fat fans.
I hope you turn anorexic.
Do you?
Yeah.
Me too. Maybe I'll get an acting gig.
Oh, thin. Your legs look like a little colt.
Little Colin Quinn ostrich legs.
All right. Right back to the phones after the break. Opie and Anthony starring Robert Kelly today. I'm going to break something today.
It's already broken. Why?
I didn't touch that one. Please fix our crap. That's the least you can do for this fine radio show that you're fortunate enough to have in your company. Fix our crap.
Let's change America. It's going to happen. It's going to get fixed. Obama's president now.
Guess what? In the year 2009, CD players aren't supposed to weigh 50 pounds. 877-212-018. We'll get back to the phones in a second. They just make it so much harder to do a radio show.
Yeah.
Get new shit in here. All right, Ant. Robert Kelly sitting in for Jim Norton.
Plenty of sweatpants on today.
I'm doing sweatpants now.
Sweatpants? That's what you're doing now?
Yeah, I would shower and put on clothes every morning for what? To see these guys?
I know.
And then you're home by 11:15. No one saw me, so why? I'm going to start coming in my pajamas. This is just like the segue into PJs. I'm going to roll out of bed in my PJs and do this radio show. Yeah.
I used to wake up, do the same thing, take a shower, get up like an hour and a half early.
Yeah, I'm brushing my teeth and flossing and conditioning, and I'm like, why am I doing all this? It's bad enough you get up so early. So I just a little water on my face. You got to brush the teeth still, obviously, and then you roll out the door. Got the food pocket fixed too. So
what's the food pocket?
That's where there's a little pocket where your tooth is, or in your gum, and then food impacts in there and starts rotting.
I used to like that when I was fat. Little snack halfway through the day.
Suck out a little snack.
Suck out a little pork.
Oh, pork!
Oh my God. Hey, so we're talking about what happened yesterday. Everybody was watching TV for the most part. What do you want to do now, Ant? That damn CD player messed up my rhythm.
Let's see. We can go to.
Well, we could start with this. The Tom Brokaw.
that was from yesterday, right?
Yeah, but it's worth playing again. Tom Brokaw just had an awful slip of the tongue. I understand it's live TV and all that, but this is a good one. This is a really good one.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that I've been watching is that hats are back. Jack Kennedy almost ruined the hat industry in America by appearing headless. Oh, they're creeping headless, but hatless when he made his inaugural address.
By appearing headless. Oh. Boy, what a faux pas.
Showing that they probably should push him back into retirement.
Wow.
In the last, 6 to 8 months, they kind of brought him out of retirement. He's more...
Seen more of him than we did on NBC Nightly News.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a great slip-up. If you're going to slip up, that's a beautiful one right there.
Not quite as good as his tax cuts.
No.
One that he said one day, which we can't even play on the air.
No.
Because cuts just blatantly came out as something else.
Yeah.
One of the big atom bomb words.
I wish I was smart right now. What?
Oh, my God.
Cuts?
Yeah.
The C word.
It came out as the...
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah.
The word.
Wait, we're allowed to play it, aren't we?
No.
We're not allowed to play it anymore?
I don't know.
Look, if our audience behaves, we will play Aretha Franklin, and we won't comment about how she sang "My Country."
Yeah.
What's the next word?
Tis of thee.
Tis of thee. She paused at the. I mean, you're supposed to sort of pause in the middle of country, but wow.
Yeah, there's certainly.
Wow.
Yeah, there is kind of a pause there.
So if everyone behaves, we'll just play it because it's part of history, stunt brain, and we won't comment, and we'll just, give people a couple lines of Aretha Franklin singing yesterday, okay?
Aretha.
Hey, there was another...
Nice hat she was wearing, by the way.
Dude, what was that about?
I don't know. It looked like something that should be on Ted Kennedy's head. Keeping his brains in.
Looks like...
Wow, it looks like a bandage. Had a big bow on it. Anything to distract from the hugeness of her body.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Jeez.
Speaking of Kennedy, they're saying he was flopping like a mother effer.
Yeah.
This wasn't a little seizure he had at the luncheon.
Yeah, well, he was out on the the Capitol. What do they call that area anyway?
The rotunda or something?
No, that's the inside, the little balcony.
Oh, yeah,
the balcony. Right. I've been on that balcony.
Wherever they swear it. Were you President Kelly?
I was. I got a tour of the Capitol building, and
that would be impressive if that was yesterday.
Yeah,
it was.
You were there yesterday.
Yes, that's why I wasn't available yesterday to come. I was there yesterday.
All right, yeah, sure.
He was out there though for the inauguration.
Yep.
And then when they went in for the luncheon, he had a seizure, and they ended up taking him to the hospital because of his brain. You know,
they said because of fatigue.
Yeah, they said
fatigue brought on the seizure.
So he should be getting released today. They said, but they said, hey, that's just part of it. They had no answer. Like, well, we're going to do this or that. They just know. Send him home. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But it was exhaustion. You're talking about we were doing.
Before you move on, they didn't allow cameras in the luncheon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The first part, or that would have been on live TV. Like, holy crap! But when they finally allowed the cameras to go live, you could see it on everyone's faces that they just saw something horrific.
Oh yeah. They walked out, and the news was interviewing some of the people that were in there and asking, "All right, well, what happened?" He goes, "Well, he had an episode, and he was taken away to the hospital." And then the news was asking, "Well, what happened? Could you describe what happened?" And there was a pause. I don't remember who they were asking, but there was a pause, and then the guy just goes, "No, I won't comment on that." So obviously it wasn't just him kind of teetering over in his seat and, oh, let's help him. He was doing the worm on the floor.
A little bit softer now.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it true that the Obama kids jumped on Ted because they thought it was one of those little...
oh, no.
What are they called outside the supermarkets? You put a couple quarters in and have a little ride?
Rides.
Oh, it's the Ted Kennedy ride for the kids. Oh. That was very nice of them to do that. Oh. Those kids had to be bored by that point.
And then someone else got scared.
Senator Byrd.
Yeah, Senator
Robert Byrd.
He got scared like a little bird, and he was asked to be taken to the hospital.
Well, when you're his age, how old's Byrd? 91, you know.
You see someone flopping on the floor, you're like, before that happens, maybe I should get out of here.
Or that could, make you go into some kind of,
yeah,
heart attack mode
seizure.
Or something. Seizure.
He had his little seizure.
Here's another reporter messing up yesterday.
So a message of inclusiveness really resonating here in Freedom Plaza, so named because Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr., actually wrote part of his I Dream as I'm sorry. He wrote part of his I Have a Dream speech nearby at the Willard Hotel. Pardon me, it's been a long morning so far, Wolf. But certainly, despite the brain freeze here, a lot of people very enthusiastic.
Kevin from Connecticut. I didn't know Kevin from Connecticut was down there yesterday. He writes, Ted Kennedy still has my wallet in his mouth. And all Kevin is asking for is his wallet back. Is that what you're supposed to do when someone sees?
Having a seizure? I don't know, a spoon or a wallet? Or
still has Kennedy's teeth in it.
Just an unbelievable day, though, man. Oh. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Dave in Jersey. Dave.
How you doing, guys?
Pretty good, Dave.
I know you guys aren't talking about this anymore, but I'm a long-time listener. I love you guys. But, Anthony, 99% of the things you say I agree with. The only problem I have is today how you're saying black people need to do this. Black people need to get their, house in order. Now, obviously it's not all black people. There's a lot of upstanding black people out there. If you go to trailer parks, there's just as many white trash scum, that mommy and daddy are actually brother and sister, with 17, elephant kids, living off government cheese. I mean, there's just as many white trash as there is, drug dealers and all.
White trash is different. White trash is different than black trash, I guess. What do you want to call it? It's just no. White trash, black trash, whatever you want to call it. Obama's president. I could speak my mind like that. Obama president now. What am I saying bad? What am I saying bad?
What is the difference?
What is the difference?
Where is the difference? Yeah.
I've walked through trailer parks unscathed. I cannot walk through certain neighborhoods that are predominantly black unscathed.
That's because you look like a meth dealer.
All right.
Sorry, that's pretty funny.
Whatever.
I mean, Patrice could walk through a Harlem unscathed, too, but he.
And he could probably walk through a trailer park, too.
Unscathed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But it might be your color, though, Ann.
Just go out. I'm just saying.
You're just one of them.
Look, it's
color-wise when you're walking through, like a trailer park.
Obama said the same goddamn thing I said yesterday. He said last night. It's time to get to work, get your families together, and make something of yourself. And, he's addressing everybody. I know that. But it's also, there's a disproportionate number, my friend. 10% of the American population, maybe 11, is African American. The rest are white. And you see, 50% prison rate amongst whites against blacks. Or not even whites against blacks. It's, blacks, Hispanics. Then you get a few poor white stupid guys in prison. But, it's a disproportionate number, is what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think that the media and Hollywood today, the movies that come out, are contributing to the fact that we're so separate as whites on one side, blacks on the other side?
No, security cameras are. I've been through. Watch the First 48. Watch a marathon of First 48. It's a show about detectives all over the country that from the time there's a murder committed to the time 48 hours goes by, they have to try to solve the murder, because once the first 48 goes by, it's very hard to find out who did it. 99% of these cases are black-on-black crime. 99%. The rest is black on white. And then a very small part is white on white. I think I saw one episode where it's white on white. There's a huge problem with black on black violence. That I think should be addressed more than, anything I was saying. It's just the way, it's the way, why? It's the truth. Look at what's going on in the world. Why can't, I'm not speaking.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave.
Out my hole over here. I'm just saying what
I want to thank Dave
on a daily basis.
Thanks, Dave.
And Obama's saying transcend that.
Thank you, Dave.
And a lot of black leaders were saying perhaps Obama being president and working himself up like he did will inspire some of these people that would normally be driven into a life of crime. I'd love to see it. I watched the whole biography on Obama and how he worked himself up. And just amazing. The dedication and hard work this guy put in to go to Harvard Law School was astounding. It really was. I completely have respect for the guy when it comes to that. I don't agree with his policies worth a damn, but that's what he's talking about. If you look at the work that went into that and the dedication, it is true. Anyone could do it. You make a decision at a young age like he did, instead of, slinging dope or trying to impress your friggin' the gangbangers in your hood by nailing someone. You can actually make something of yourself in this country. It's not so entrenched in racism anymore where a black person cannot make it to the pinnacle of the free world, the presidency.
There you go.
So I don't want to hear it.
All right.
Yeah, but
shut up, Bob.
Oh my God, presidency is like becoming famous. It's like 10%.
No, it isn't. He could have been a basketball star. Then what you're saying, that's just as big as the American public voting you in. Yeah, but it's not an MTV Movie Award.
Yeah, but he got voted in not because of who he is as a person. I mean, watch American Idol.
Dude, color had a lot to do with it.
A billion people that
color had a lot to do with it.
What, getting voted in?
Yes.
It was a perfect storm, though, man. The Republicans had nobody, and then they take Sarah Palin to really F up their chances.
Yeah.
It was a perfect storm.
And
I just say all bets
and there was a woman. It was either a woman or a black guy.
All bets are off.
All right. Let's get back to
everyone can succeed in this country. It's an amazing place.
Let's get back to the fun.
That's true.
They're still talking about...
That's not true.
It is, too.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
Who can? There's certain people that can't. But not because of the country, but because of who they are. Most people are morons.
Oh, I'm not talking about the morons. I'm talking about if you're a motivated, intelligent person in this country, you have a shot. You have a good chance of making something of yourself. Dedication. Instead of trying to take a quick way out and not taking that job that might get you a few bucks to work your way to the next level and thinking, you got to sling dope so you're making a fortune every day because you're too good to work at some crap job and make money and then go to the next level. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we need ditch diggers. I mean,
word needs ditch diggers too, All right, I'm sure
that's why we allow
come up again.
That's why we allow the illegals to come into this country. Who are you kidding? It's a fact.
Oh,
yeah. They do everything that we don't want to do.
They work.
It's been said many times in many different ways. People still talking about Ted Kennedy. Now, Ann, you know a little bit about history. This person, and it's a good line, but if you're going to feedback from cell phones. You got to put your name in there so you get a little credit. This guy writes, that's because his father, this is why Ted Kennedy had a seizure.
Oh.
That's because his father punished him for being there. Joe Kennedy was a blatant racist. Is that true, Anthony? Was Ted Kennedy's father a racist?
I don't know about racist. I know he had some socialist ties. They were a little afraid of him being a socialist. But racist, I don't know.
All right.
I'll tell you about Disney. You know, he was a blazing anti-Semite.
No kidding. And then Cody in Utah, maybe Ted Kennedy was just trying to show off his hip-hop dance moves to Obama.
It's like old school breakdancing. Did they put a piece of cardboard out for him?
I think Obama's sitting up there going, wow, that's very nice of Ted to do a little old school street hip hop stuff for us.
Oh, the cunning linguist is saying Joe Kennedy was not a racist. Just ask his slaves.
All right. Well.
That was uncalled for on this second day.
And then Austin from Austin, Texas, says CNN sure talked a lot about Obama's balls last night.
Yes. I was watching Obama's balls all night long. A lot of them.
Right.
10 of them, I believe.
Right. And because everyone's behaving, I thought one of the fine moments...
It's nothing but me getting bashed.
I know. Don't look over there.
Behaving.
Trying to keep it fun for a little while, and then we'll...
sons of bitch. I don't care. I love them.
And then we'll get...
bash me on this.
An outrageous Anthony a little later. Because everyone's behaving. And it was such a fine moment when Aretha Franklin came out there.
Wasn't it?
I just want to play a line or two from the fine song she sang for everybody yesterday.
Holy Jesus.
No offense, Aretha. We really don't need to know anything about that.
Wow.
Probably taking a pause because she had to take a bite of a steak and cheese in between sentences.
Boy, that was a hell of a breath.
One of the greatest pauses in history right there.
Oh, you just don't take a breath in that spot.
Ooh, you're not supposed to. Oh, my God. All right. And can't take criticism. Black History Month needs to show more black people like Obama, not just entertainers. And needs to lose voice more. Lets him explain points in calmer fashion.
Oh, okay. That's true.
And sounds like a retard. Movies and TV reinforce stereotypes.
Well, what about the good TV?
Yeah, what about the good
What about
TV?
the good movies? What about the good stuff?
Yeah, what about
those insightful movies where the white teacher comes in and cleans up the black classroom? Isn't that inspiring? Why don't people go, yeah, that's good, I'm going to do that, instead of just laughing at those movies for the drivel they are? Movies and TV are reflections of the world. They don't influence the world. Some people are influenced? Yeah. Some people are influenced by a pinwheel, dummy. But as far as TV and other entertainment media contributing to people's actions, stop it. It's a reflection. People make movies about things that are happening. The other things are called science fiction. That's what's going to happen. It's science fiction or reality. What do you think? You sit down and watch Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood and don't think that wasn't happening at the time those movies came out? People saw it and went, wow, I'll invent this crack stuff and start selling it and do drive-bys. No. It was a reflection of what was happening in South Central at the time. Ugh.
Robert Kelly sitting in for Jim Norton today. Phone number 877-212-ONA.
Love Bobby.
Also, it's been blowing up the last couple of days. Want to say hi to everyone on Twitter. Are you doing the Twitter yet, Ed?
I'm Facebooking it, my friend.
That's all right.
We're all Twittering. That's nice. I like checking in, see what's up. I'm doing the face.
We got everything covered. You got the Pal Talk covered. You got the Facebook covered.
MySpace.
Jimmy's doing the MySpace and the voicemails.
I do all four.
You're doing all four. I
have Say Now too, which is the
what's that?
What?
Which is the phone number. You can
all right.
have your own phone number. But I just started twitting. I have 300 friends.
I like Twitter because for me it's very simple and easy.
It's easy.
It's extremely easy.
Facebook's easy on the phone too, so I could do it. I could do it on my iPhone.
A little texting and a little picture taken, and that's all I need.
What do you mean?
That's all I need.
You can put pictures on this?
I ain't explaining that one to you.
What do you can put a picture?
I'm not going to explain that to you.
Why? I'm a Twitter too.
This is opening up another whole world of intercommunication between people on the whole planet.
Yeah.
Things like Twitter and Facebook and other medium where the phones now, it's so easy to snap a picture, upload it, comment. Where that's where the news is getting a lot of their breaking stories from now.
I was breaking news yesterday on Twitter for my peeps.
Was he?
For my eyeballs. I got a lot of eyeballs.
Peepers.
They're called eyeballs out there. I'm learning about the internet finally in the year 2009. I'm collecting eyeballs. That's the new term. How many eyeballs you got? What if some of these guys that are following me only have one eyeball?
Oh,
how do you count the eyeballs? But I got eyeballs. And I was like, instead of CNN, I was ONN yesterday. I broke the news of Ted Kennedy.
You did?
And I even threw a little Pat from Menaki line out there for everybody.
I saw that one. That was very funny.
But I didn't know how to do the how do you spell when you're texting?
F and M and F and then some H's.
MRFF?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's people saying hack. I'm like, yeah, that's why I said in Pat Menaki, it only works if you do it as a Pat from Menaki gets away with a lot of those hacky lines because of his effing delivery.
Could the governor of New York Twitter?
Oh, wow.
Or do you need the good eyeballs?
Yeah, if he's listening, I don't need you to follow me because I can't count your eyeballs.
You can't count his eyeballs?
It's all about counting eyeballs. And I'm not telling you how you do that picture thing. But this Twitter thing is very easy for me. I like this.
Yeah, but you can't, I don't get replies. I like Facebook because you put something up there, 2 seconds later you see everything that you said about it.
You get replies if you say or
do I have to
do something interesting.
Do I have to follow everybody to
I don't follow crap.
You don't follow anybody.
It's too hard.
Everybody follows you.
Yeah, because it's just for the show. I just like comment about the show and stuff. I can't follow.
One way.
This is why nobody can be assassinated anymore. There's just too much stuff. Imagine they had this like on the grassy knoll, Twitter and Facebook and iPhones.
You'd find out who did everything.
Oh, you'd have you'd have one of those CNN 3D views of
that was an interesting thing too. This inauguration, watching him go to and dancing with his wife on stage, and you would see the back of the crowd shot and just everyone holding up their phones.
Crazy, right?
It looked like some weird alien way to show your appreciation.
But it messed up Jay-Z's rap at the end where he's like, hold your lighters up, because nobody had lighters.
Lighters?
They had cell phones.
Cell phones.
Yeah, but if you've been to a concert lately, it's all about just holding your cell phone up and showing the light that way now.
Or you get your app of the flame on your iPhone, and you can hold up a little lighter flame.
Speaking of phones, you were saying how this is how people are communicating. I was thinking just yesterday that especially the younger demos, once again, they don't make phone calls anymore with their phone.
No.
They're texting their asses off or updating their Facebook or what have you.
Calls.
But I mean, because I hang out with the Philly crew and stuff. These guys do not make phone calls with their cell phones. It's all about, I'm here. It's all just texting away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it possible that your actual cell phone won't be used to take phone calls anymore?
Isn't that odd?
That's a question.
Just texting.
You'll take the rare phone call, I guess.
You know what? When you could send pictures and text, why bother talking?
Right.
It's like, hey, here's what's going on.
Well, you know it's going to change.
Yeah.
Video. They got the live video phone coming out.
Yeah.
That's going to change.
Once that starts happening.
You can answer the phone and actually see somebody.
Right.
Sex is going to change. Ugh.
Well, of course, it'll be used for. It already is video conferencing.
All right,
used for that.
We got to take a break. Speaking of Twitter, and people laugh at me. Twitter, no one uses that. They're using Facebook. Look, man, the ONA community jumped on Twitter the last couple of days, so we'll try to make it into something. Someone took Opie. Whoever you are, you're an ass. So I'm Opie Radio on Twitter.
I call him out. I write him back and say, dude, thanks for holding my spot.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Now leave.
Give me my stupid name back. It's either that name is either for me or Ron Howard, not you.
That's it. And
even Ron Howard, when I met him, goes, wow, I know of you because, you know.
Do you think it goes in that order, you and Ron Howard? Or do you think
no,
if
it's Ron
Howard had it, if Ron Howard had it, would you be, hey, Ron, come on, I'm Opie.
Look, I could ask for my name from everybody out there. The only person that could ask me for Opie is Ron Howard. That's how it works, right? When you think?
I'm calling you up and asking you, can I have my Twitter name, please?
I'm the second most popular Opie in the world.
Of course.
All right? And somebody has my name on Twitter. You're not Ron Howard or me. Give me my effing name back until Ron Howard wants it. But it's Opie Radio on Twitter. And I think Robert Kelly's on there as what? See, your name is too complicated.
Because Comedy Central set the Twitter.
Well,
thing
they're
up for
stupid.
me. And I'm going to
Comedy
change
Central.
it. It's R_Kelly. I know it does suck.
And your Facebook is very obvious.
It's just Anthony Cumia.
Yeah, that's too much updating.
I think I'm your friend.
No, I like that. You are my friend. It's not updating like it is though on MySpace, where you got to update and stuff like that, and it's a lot easier interface to pop video up and pictures and reply to people, and you don't even have to reply. You can just pop up whatever statements you want.
Right.
But I like getting into it.
Love you guys. We're just ignoring stunt brain.
I know his arms are flailing.
Flailing.
Like, break.
Facebook.
Break.
We lost a lot more hair just trying to get us to go to break. Got one of those Rogaine phone things coming up for everybody. Coming up. All right. When we get back, we got to talk about Obama getting out of the Beast. That's the name of his limo, presidential limo. We got to talk about
the things you say and the things that it makes me think.
We got to talk about the transfer of power that happened with
the peaceful transfer of power.
with Bush just getting out of town immediately. But that happens with every president.
Ridden out on a rail, though. Oof.
We'll get into
Not
that.
a fond farewell for him.
We'll get into the balls and there was something. Oh, the poet. Poetry stinks.
Why is that a part of it? Yeah, we'll talk.
Poetry
about that.
does stink.
Opie and Anthony, Robert Kelly.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show.
Stephen S. from Bayshore. I heard that Kennedy did not have a seizure yesterday. It was just Aretha stepping on his head to try to get to the buffet.
Oh. Well, that's not nice.
Wah, 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 wah. Phone number 877-212-ONA. All right, what else you want to talk about as far as yesterday goes?
Well, it was a huge day. Obama inaugurated, then all the balls they went to. But, like I said, no criticism at all from the media. Not even from that minister guy or whatever he was. That at the end of the inauguration, the black guy that got up there and made his little rhymes, made his little nursery rhyme that got everybody chuckling right up until the last part, where again Whitey has to be blamed.
It was kind of fun to have a Dr. Seuss poem to end the whole thing.
Dr. Seuss poem.
I hate poetry. I hate poets.
Well, the poetry, the woman that did the
all
poem
that crap
was horrid. I don't understand poetry. Call me a moron.
You know
Please?
what? I would love to, but I'm right there with you.
Thank you.
Remember in school they would send you down that road for a little while, and you had to read poetry. And
Yeah.
it's like, who would bother with this crap?
Awful. And then the woman gets up there and in this, I don't know what kind of cadence she was using either.
Elizabeth Alexander.
It was called annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's just going off and saying these things.
Nothing's rhyming.
Something about a kid on the bus.
Nothing
rhyming. I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
That's the worst poetry. The ones that, like Def Poetry Jam, when nothing rhymes.
How about this?
But they're making such a point to themselves.
Right. How about poems that are so effing vague? It's like, do you want to give me a clue what you're trying to say here with your dumb poem?
Yeah.
What was the Maya Angelou with the bird and what? What are you trying to say? What?
I know why the caged bird sings.
I know why the caged bird sings.
Okay.
It's a bird. It's in a cage in your house and it won't shut up when you're on the phone.
Unless you give it a Brazilian nut.
Yeah, a Brazilian nut. It just takes that big stupid beak, gnaws at it for a while.
You know,
stupid birds.
We don't see eye to eye as far as this Obama thing goes in general. But I gotta agree with you on one thing. Obama is trying really hard to say, look, it's just America at this point. Stop with African American and stop with green American and stop with purple American. It's just America. But it's these fringe people that are still going with the whole race thing
because they need their gigs. Don't they understand? Like people don't seem to understand. They need racial inequality, or at least the perception thereof. They need it to keep their job.
And they're the ones that are going to F up the whole freaking thing because people that are trying to have an open mind out there will hear one of these guys, because you were saying in the office, and I saw this too, and I don't know who it was.
Oh, by the way, I'm one of those guys.
What? What, open mind guy? No. Hell no.
No, I'm one of those guys.
Hell no.
That keep perpetuating this crap.
But there was one guy saying, well, this is a good start. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
If you're trying to get people with open minds to kind of get into this whole movement that Obama's hoping to happen, you got to stop with that rhetoric because that's going to shut people down immediately.
This was a community activist that was saying it's a good start. And he even, like, shushed the reporter, like, wait. Because, like, hasn't Dr. Martin Luther King's dream been realized here today? They kept doing that.
It's a very good moment. And then you get these fringe people go, well,
like, wait, no. It's a good start. But there's so much work that needs to be done. What? Ruler of the world? The guy's the president of the United States. Jesus. Enough of the good start. If that's a start, I hate to see the finish because I think it's my head on a pike.
It's you with a scar on
with
your
a
forehead.
Scar on my head. You cut out his brain. That's what it is. Bunch of lobotomized me's.
But do we have that guy that the poet talks about race after Obama's swearing in? Was this the chick or the dude?
This is the dude. The Reverend.
This is the Dr. Seuss thing that I heard?
Dr. Seuss dude. And even Obama was smiling during this because he's rhyming different races and, how it applies to America. And then Whitey was the last one. And, of course...
all right, let's take a listen to this.
We can't be involved in the fun part of the rhyme.
Well, this was the end of a 5-minute invocation he gave it after the swearing in. This Reverend
5-minute invocation?
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, Mick in New York, I agree with you. He writes, the poem didn't even rhyme.
No.
But see, I think if it doesn't rhyme, it shouldn't be a poem.
It's not a poem. And not this one that this guy gave, the one that the woman gave.
Just poems in general. Yeah. Like there was a whole movement where you got away from rhyming, and they're still considered poems. Not in my world.
It's not a poem. That's
roses are red, violets are blue.
You wrote a story that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's what a poem is that doesn't rhyme.
Yeah.
It's a nonsensical story.
Yeah. Third graders could do that. It's a third grade story. Yeah. You're as smart as a third grader, but you say it's a poem, then you're brilliant.
I went to the zoo. The zoo is fun.
Right.
My daddy works on airplanes.
Right.
What? Who cares?
Signed,
you're a kid.
Maya Angelou.
And in the joy of a new beginning, we ask you to help us work for that day when black will not be asked to get back.
Black was not asked.
Will not be asked to give back?
To get back, meaning get back of the bus, son.
I thought it said give back.
I think it was get back. We'll have to listen again.
And in the joy of a new beginning, we ask you to help us work for that day when black will not be asked to get back.
To get back?
Get or give?
I don't know.
Either way, it doesn't make any goddamn sense at all because no one's asking blacks to get back.
One more try.
And in the joy of a new beginning, we ask you to help us work for that day when black will not be asked to get back.
I think he says
give
both.
and
He
get
says
at the
both.
same
Get
time.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of his
Give it back.
His genius. Ugh.
The hell was he saying?
I like rhymes.
It's Grady from Sanford and Son. Oh, Fred.
When brown can stick around.
Brown can stick around? I guess that's illegal aliens, Mexicans, illegal aliens when they can stay here instead of the INS maybe sending them back to the country that they illegally came here from. Jesus, mother of God.
Brown can stick around. When yellow will be mellow.
Yellow will be mellow.
Wow, he doesn't like yellow. he didn't really try to do anything with yellow.
Yellow and mellow.
What does that mean?
I don't even
He
know
just
what
wants
he's
the Asians
talking
to
about.
relax a little bit on the duck sauce request. Just relax.
Mellow out.
Yeah, stop being stingy with that crap. Why do you treat it like gold?
I feel sorry for your mother. Such a great line in that movie. What? What'd you say? Oh,
what does yellow and mellow mean? That's lame, man.
They call him
Is he referring to the tension in the community between some of the Asian store owners and some of the residents? Because there have been tensions.
Right, there has been tensions between Asians and blacks in convenience stores because Asians run a lot of the stores in the black communities, and they feel like they're just draining the community of money. So maybe that's the yellow being Mela.
Right. Corey Haim checking in. Listen to the words, man. That's a Jim Norton bit, and I never forgot that one.
That's so good. Listen to the words.
I think I actually was the inspiration for that little bit of his because we were driving to Boston, and I had Nirvana Unplugged on, and he didn't really know much about Nirvana, and I'm like, no, man, listen to the words.
Oh, God.
And an illustrated book about birds. For my Nirvana fans.
Brown. When Yella will be Mela.
Yella would be Mela.
And everyone's kind of laughing and chuckling along, and Obama's got his head back, his eyes shut, and he's smiling with each one of these little rhymes. And you could see on the last one, when he brings up Whitey, his smile went down a little bit. Just a little. He wanted to look like, look, I'm not smiling. I'm not smiling as much as Mela Yella. Which he found funny. And Brown stick around.
Right.
By the way, when Brown sticks around, sometimes you got to get the brush out from next to the toilet because it's so embarrassing.
Whoa.
You ever do that? It's like no matter how many times you flush, it's like, what is this, glue?
Scrub.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Or you try to unroll toilet paper and place it strategically so when you brush, the toilet paper will hit it on the side of the bowl.
No. You just wait till you have to go again and you try to clean it off.
Right. Clean it off with a number one.
Yeah, number one.
Oh, yeah.
Takes out the number two.
One beats two. It's like rock, paper, scissors on the toilet.
You have to hold it and build up a lot of pressure so that first blast just goes and it peels up a little bit of it.
We're awful, man.
It should be said, too. Obama, he's a young dude.
But again, you scared me.
But he's a square, like the rest of these guys.
He dances.
He dances horrendously.
Oh, his wife was actually giving him crap.
He doesn't know what's funny,
Kept stepping on a dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awful.
The guy didn't have time to learn how to dance or get a sense of humor. I was watching that biography. This guy started.
Was he
so young
for all this?
And just no, he's pretty self-made as far as
but his
deciding.
mama, he was in Indonesia and insisted he comes back to Hawaii and goes to like one of the finest high schools in America.
Yeah, it was Hawaii though, which is
he really did. He had the motivation though. I mean, you decide you're going to go to. He was a community activist in Chicago, and then he gets an internship at a law firm. That's where he meets his wife, and then goes to Harvard Law.
Yeah, but he was in college.
When he was a community activist, that a lot of the problems that he saw were legal based, so he decided he was going to take care of that by becoming a lawyer. And then what's that Harvard Law Journal? He was the first president. African-American president of that, which is very competitive, and then he decides, he's going to run for office. Although, the last seat he won before the presidency, wow, what a debacle that was. His Democratic contender was involved in some kind of shady deal of beating his wife, and then when he was up against his Republican friend, that's the guy that took his wife to the sex clubs.
Oh, really?
Like, this guy was a shoo-in. He couldn't lose. His competitors were just pieces of crap.
What's going on in Chicago?
Corruption up the yin-yang.
They are some shady people.
Well,
let's get back to the poem.
Yes, the poem.
The poem.
The good part.
All right, we continue.
The beer we have, it drank pretty good. Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller. It drank pretty good, don't it?
I don't remember that.
Now that angered me because it eliminated so many good beers.
Right.
It's exclusion. You're segregating great beer.
Right,
It drank pretty good.
Yeah. This poem read pretty good. What's some of those other poems? Good luck with that one, Danny.
And then Robert Frost. Some of the
Emily Dickinson.
Some of the old school White Republicans were even taken with Obama's speech.
You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
So, and no one really caught this.
Yeah, well,
right at the end of the swearing in, I boosted the level.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Obama said this right as he was shaking hands. I boosted the level on this.
Okay, good.
Hey, where are the white women at?
So, motivation there to be president, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a couple here that could really get us screwed. Yeah.
Ted Kennedy was very confused because, the brain seizure thing. And
was he?
Yeah, he turned to his right and said, "Why are we here?"
The Negro.
Oh. All right.
Might have been a stretch, but I liked it. And when Ted Kennedy was flopping around at that luncheon, Anthony, there was audio there. Thank God.
Yeah.
You're going to be okay.
Oh, no. You, as a matter of fact, Opie, you were talking about when George W. Bush and Obama were talking.
On the stairs.
On the stairs. You were wondering what they were saying to each other.
Yeah, the transfer of power.
The transfer of power. And a lot of people are very curious, and we may never know, but we will.
Okay.
Because actually it was George W. inviting Obama over to his place in Texas.
Sure.
How'd you like to mow my lawn, huh?
Bill Clinton was there.
Oh, was he?
He was up on, we don't know what it was, where Obama was being sworn in. And there was a lot of chatter and small talk going on.
Yeah.
And he leaned over to Walter Mondale, who was also up there, and had this to say, and the mics picked it up. The Opie and Anthony mics.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah, well.
Here's the luncheon. And I think you might be able to hear in the background what happened with Ted Kennedy.
Sure.
See, that doesn't sound very good.
No. John McCain was also at this thing.
Yes, I saw him.
We really haven't heard from John McCain since the election. And he was up there, and our Opie and Anthony microphones picked up a little something he was saying. Just
Opie
before,
and Anthony microphones?
Yeah, we're calling them the Opie and Anthony microphones. Our mics picked this up just before the swearing in of Obama as president.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here.
Sure. Oh, and when hearing that, Ted Kennedy had this to say.
I like turtles.
Well, that's good, Mr.
Ted. Yeah, and Bush was getting on the helicopter.
Yeah.
A few people were saying some things.
Damn! You've just been pwned.
Aretha Franklin. She was walking out, and she was about to sing a wonderful rendition of "My Country, 'Tis Thee."
You're right.
And our microphones picked this up.
I love the garlic butter sauce.
Well, Anderson Cooper.
Oh, Anderson Cooper. He was fawning over Obama.
He sure was, Anthony. And just before they went live, Cooper didn't realize, that he was live.
Uh-huh.
I love you, Johnny Cakes.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
not a time to say that, Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
I want a button.
What?
I want a button. I want some buttons. I don't have buttons.
This is, wow. This is one of the people. Well, of course, it was a very diverse crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of white people.
Sure.
Black people, just all there for Obama. But a couple of the white people, especially this guy, a little confused when I think it was the first time he actually saw Obama.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sounded a little taller on radio.
I love him.
People tell me, take your time setting this up, Ant. Yeah, I know.
Hey, we're doing this on the fly. Give us a break here. Let me see. Well, we could go to break and really set this up nice. All right, we're going to get to the rest of the poem after the break. And the Daily Show was commenting on the rhyming of the poem as well. So we might be on the same page as the Daily Show. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I respect that show big time. John Stewart and the gang. 877-212-018, audience participation day. Still lots to talk about the coverage we saw on TV yesterday, okay? Robert Kelly, you promoting anything?
Just this.
You ass.
I have a sound machine too, Opie.
It just makes
but you hit the microphone,
sound.
which just made everything vibrate so we couldn't hear your sound machine. Bobby, go like this first.
What?
Hold the mic for a second and the vibrating will stop. And then we could hear your sound machine.
I have a sound machine.
Hold the springs.
Oh, my God, the springs are good.
I'm going to be in Chicago in February.
Ooh.
That was my sound machine.
Hey, we're back. Opie and Anthony show. Wow, we got so many sounds from the inauguration, all the parties, the luncheon, a lot of things that the news kind of just.
Well, I got to tell you, we're everywhere. You know, it's 2009. We're very into new media and really interacting with everything that's going on out there. So our microphones were everywhere, Anthony. The Opie and Anthony microphones.
Yes,
everywhere.
And well, why don't we go? We were talking about earlier the poem delivered at the end of the inauguration. This touched a lot of people, I think.
It's easy to grin when your ship comes in and you've got the stock market beat. But the man worthwhile is the man who can smile when his shorts aren't too tight in the seat.
That was a wonderful moment yesterday.
Okay, Pookie.
Yeah.
And then Pookie christened the boat.
Well, of course. Anthony, of course everyone knows about Ted Kennedy having that seizure.
Yeah.
We have audio. People in the room knew there was a problem when the waiter went up to Ted Kennedy, asked him what he would like for lunch, and this is what he got from the senator.
Oh, my God.
That was the first clue that something was drastically wrong yesterday at that luncheon. What? Our microphones were everywhere. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. I thought it was weird when the Lincoln Bible was handed over to Mrs. Obama to hold it while Barack took the oath. It was some weird sound, and I try to isolate it.
Okay. More audio from Senator Ted Kennedy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See that?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Some people at the luncheon didn't even seem to care that Ted was having a problem because other things concern them.
Food, all right.
And then to ask Ted this.
Try the wine.
Yeah,
perhaps he'd had enough.
That was a little too much. That's not nice, right?
Yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
Yeah, I actually.
Robert Kelly, sure.
Well, Ted Kennedy was on the floor seizing. The Obama kids were doing this. Thank you.
All right, you really don't have
the crowd went like this.
Wow. Thank you, Robert Kelly, for stopping the bit that we had going. Just takes one.
Those are my.
Oh, well, moving on.
Wait, I have one more.
Oh, you do? Go ahead.
When Miss Obama held the Lincoln Bible, this is what I heard.
Are you insinuating he was stealing it?
Thank you, Robert Kelly. Back to the poem. The poet.
Yes.
That was rhyming and I don't know.
And in the joy of a new beginning, we ask you to help us pray for that day when black will not be asked to get back, when brown can stick around, when yellow will be mellow, when the red man can get ahead, man, and when white will embrace what is right. Let all those...
Wow, see?
Thanks.
This is where I'm on the same page as Anthony.
It was all fun and games until Whitey gets hurt.
Right.
Again.
Right.
White, embrace what's right. How about it voting in your guy, dummy? How about white voted in your guy? If it was just black people, if every black person voted, he'd have 10% of the popular vote. How about that?
And he's a chicken ass because I'm sure he want to say, and white is just not right.
Yeah.
White will embrace what is right. Let all those who do justice and love mercy say amen. Say amen and amen.
That guy annoyed me.
Too much God, by the way, yesterday.
They always bring God into the whole thing.
Too much God.
Into the inauguration. Like he's hovering over.
Right.
Like he cares who's elected. Doesn't care about the rest of the world. He's just going, yeah, I'll pull for this guy.
Right. Well, it's just when the sports guys go, I want to thank God for this victory. Well, guess what? There were God guys on the other side that was hoping for the big win, too.
And God bless America. Do you think, God, when he made the planet, he already had the borders divvied up and knew there was going to be an America?
It just shows that we are pompous. God just, created this.
Yeah.
And then we made it, no, it's really about this little piece of this.
We put the borders in, and he's supposed to look down and go, yeah, God bless that.
That little
piece of it.
Yeah, I'll ignore everything else I created.
Yeah.
That's right. You're more important.
Yeah. He's just looking like a child playing with toys. Very good. You made in America. That's so cute. Yes, I'll bless it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I made the universe.
Think he means it? No.
Daily Show had a problem with that poem, too.
Really?
They just rushed this in. I didn't get to see Jon Stewart and the gang yesterday, unfortunately.
Jon Stewart's pretty much a lib.
Oh, yeah.
And what kind of problem could he have?
I don't have a problem with it because it keeps it fun. I'm all about keeping it fun with your thoughts.
No.
If the right could get a guy like this, I would listen to that too.
The right's got to keep it right.
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 Sure. Yeah. More audio of Ted Kennedy. All right. I guess you get the point. He had a problem yesterday. All right. Here's The Daily Show.
The most adorable civil rights legend I've ever seen. You try it.
We ask you to help us work for that day when black will not be asked to get back, when brown can stick around, when yellow will be mellow, when the red man can get ahead, man.
Now hold on. When blue will be allowed in too, when puce will be set loose, when we rise above the minutia of fuchsia, and orange, screw orange.
Anthony, I don't do this often.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pat myself on the back.
Yeah.
For the whole show.
Oh.
We did a much better job with that guy's crazy poem than the Daily Show did.
I thought did he even play the end part?
With the white?
He didn't even play the white part. You goddamn liberal. See, Jon Stewart, I like it. I like the Daily Show. It's funny. I like the Colbert Report. That's funny. But Jon Stewart won't just call the guy out. Play the whole clip and call him out. Do something.
Well, he probably agrees that, white's just not right.
White ain't right.
Because that's what that guy really wanted to say.
Yeah.
Mars gave me a communique because I see the coverage of the balls.
Oh, phew.
And Mars, he wrote me, he goes, did anyone else notice how they already tried to set up the brother?
Yeah.
He must have had a hell of a time containing himself during the inaugural ball because of all those fat asses on stage last night. Yeah, Obama comes out And the stage is filled with black women with the nice big ass.
The booty.
That a lot of the brothers like. So he walks out, and there in front of him is J-Lo's ass, Shakira's ass, Beyonce's ass, Alicia Keys and her ass, Mariah Carey and her big booty, Mary J. Blige. She's not a looker. She's got a good voice, though. So that's a very good observation from Mars.
Wow, just trying to see if the guy would like lose it, if his perv switch would go off right after the inauguration.
Yeah.
I need that.
Mm-hmm.
People. Yeah, Steve from Bayshore. Michelle Obama's mouth is as wide as her big ass. I left a word out and stuff, but there's something with her mouth.
Yeah, it really bothers you, huh?
And somebody finally pointed it out. When she does that smiley thing and not showing her teeth, she'll smile and show her teeth. Then she does this thing where she pulls her lips in and smiles, and she looks just like the Grinch. When the Grinch smiled and it curled around and around, she has Grinch mouth.
I would love to see a little split.
Oh,
that.
Please.
Yeah.
She has the same mouth as William Dafoe.
Does she?
Yeah, she can't.
That one.
Her teeth are so big she can't. shut
She
her
can't
mouth.
shut her mouth. But when she shuts it, she does this little pursed lip thing. It really does bother me.
Hey, you notice them getting out of the limo and the Secret Service going, oh my God, what are they doing? Jesse Jackson was live on CNN, and I wanted to come in here and trash him because Obama gets out of the limo way earlier than he was supposed to. Jesse Jackson was live on CNN. And you could hear his heart stop, and he stopped breathing. He's like, and they even had to acknowledge that. I don't know if we have audio, but somebody, I think it had to be Wolf Blitzer, because of course it was the Situation Room, and it looked like there was a situation going on. Kind of commented, Jesse, you look a little nervous. And then I went, oh yeah, that's right. He was there one other time.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll give him I got to give it to him a little bit today.
Jesse's
why he might be a little nervous.
Jesse saw something happen once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those guys were on high alert yesterday, huh?
Wow, the Secret Service are just amazing to watch. They are fixated like lunatics. They got that 1,000-yard stare. They're just walking when Obama was walking down the street, and the Secret Service have him flanked, and then in front of him, behind him. They are looking at that crowd. They are not paying attention to anything that is entertaining, any distractions. They are just looking for people that want to do that man harm.
Right.
Period.
How do they train those guys for that? Because as humans, we're all ridiculously distracted.
Yeah.
All the time. We all have ADD. I don't care who you are.
You see their face, their eyes. They didn't make a smile, a smirk, nothing. They just walk alongside. You know how they learn? By mistake. Trial and error is how they train on that job. And they figure out what you do next so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. If I was a Secret Service guy.
Mr. Obama, Mr. Obama.
Right.
You hear that?
Right.
Get him on the ground.
If I was a Secret Service guy, if a kid had like a bouncy red ball in the audience and was just throwing it up in the air, I'd be fixated.
Just fixated.
Oh, look at that.
What happened? I see a balloon.
Right. But those guys.
Considered purple or blue?
Just
Somebody has
focused.
cigarette tinfoil.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of making a shiny thing in someone's eye. No, they look badass. There was one guy with the shaved head and everything.
And Mr. Obama's got a little color in the Secret Service. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's playing it like perfectly. He's got a couple colored guys.
Very diverse.
Guys of color.
Colored guys.
Guys of
Jesus.
color.
Opie, my grandfather.
Opie just set the civil rights movement back in another few years.
Well, one day in and he's back. A couple
It's like,
colors.
you want president. Roll the dice again. Go back 10 spaces.
Yeah. You are Negro now.
Yeah.
Colored guys.
Of course, the guys of color.
It comes out. Anthony's not the racist.
And then he's got a couple white guys. He's got it balanced.
Yeah, he's looking to have that diversity.
There's never like an American Indian Secret Service guy.
No.
What do you but like stereotypical?
With a long ponytail and a feather in his hair. And a tear coming down his eyes.
All right.
Yeah, they looked very serious, and that car,
the beast.
That was a hell of an ad for Caddy. Yeah, here. See, they're showing it on the...
when are you getting one?
On CNN. Oh, one of those? Wouldn't that be great? Just drive around in there, try to jack me.
If Ant could, he would get one of those.
Of course.
If I was Cadillac, I would offer that up.
For a civilian model?
People would buy it. And you said it yesterday. The car just looked heavy and thick.
Oh, my God. I think it can only hit, 60?
65.
That's it.
65. It's
Yeah.
got solid tires. It's not made to drive fast, I guess, unless they got to get away from a situation. Then you don't mind, it must have some suspension on it because it's got solid rubber tires.
Yeah, if the tires are blown out, it's going to be just fine.
You're still going.
We went over the specs the other day. The glass is 5 inches, 5 inches thick. The glass.
When they opened the doors, did you see how big they were? The doors are 7 inches of steel.
Big, thick
It
doors.
weighs 30,000 pounds.
Yeah.
But he did get rims. He did put nice
There
rims
were
on
nice
it.
rims on there.
He's
I
got
did see
22s. Were those 22s?
They're really nice.
He did a little pimp my ride.
Yeah.
There was a little pimping going on. Just a little bit.
And then apparently the car that follows him has some armament and some guns in it.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be good for the guys to just have, the little machine pistols under their coat. You'd see that be pulled out every so often in a crisis like when Reagan was shot. But this one has a Vulcan cannon.
What?
It's a Vulcan cannon.
What's a Vulcan cannon?
It fires so many rounds per second. How many is it?
I was reading about it yesterday. It's 4,000 rounds per minute.
Per minute.
Per minute?
Yeah.
Wow. That's just a wall.
Here's what a Vulcan
of
cannon
ammunition.
sounds like. For
real.
And this isn't one of the bits of a sound, but here's what it sounds like.
Could you imagine?
That is just bullets.
You think that would do damage?
Flying out.
Sounds like me with a chick.
That could do a little bit of damage if somebody's stepping up to the vehicle for an autograph.
I've heard that with a couple
Shot
chicks.
me.
That wasn't me. Was that you?
Even better. Could you play that sound for me again?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that before.
I wish my tongue sounded like that.
Oh, for her pleasure.
For her pleasure. The bumps are for her pleasure. There was something.
I would not want to be a Secret Service guy now.
Well, that's why they really. Oh, look at that! Look at the bullets flying through that. We got a little video of one of those.
You ever see
Vulcan cannons?
Have you ever seen?
Oh, Jesus.
It's just ridiculous what it does.
It's just chewing a building apart.
Some guy
Just in case a house attacks the man.
I get what the guy accidentally shoots into a crowd.
6-barreled, pneumatically charged, and it's air cooled. 6 barrels firing 4,000 bullets a minute.
Unbelievable.
It's like what's his name in Predator, carrying around the helicopter machine gun.
Little Wayne just got one of those too.
Ah, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did he?
Yeah, he's got one.
Get the gat.
Hey, Oprah was in the crowd yesterday, and this is for real.
Oprah was the crowd.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, props to CNN. That technology.
Yeah, they're getting it from aliens, I believe.
I still can't figure out how they did it, but basically, CNN said before the inauguration, if you're going to be anywhere in the area and you take a picture, they said of the moment, meaning when Obama raised that hand, just start snapping away. And there was was there some kind of reference point that this is all based on?
No, it was they put the word out that if you're snapping pictures, snap one the second Obama puts his hand up to take the oath of office, and then send it to us. Mm-hmm. Email it. So they emailed a bunch of people. They emailed 11,000 pictures to CNN, who then use a program to put all these pictures together to get this sweeping, almost three-dimensional view of the entire area. You're able to zoom in,
zoom out, just based on all the pictures that were sent in by people that were there.
Really amazing technology.
All sorts of vantage points.
They had the huge screen monitor that they were able to move things around, touch screen, and just flick stuff off the screen. It was like the future.
Sure.
It's like computers were supposed to be in the future.
That was wild. And what scares me about that stuff, the government or whoever is really running us finally decide, okay, we'll let them have this technology. You know they've had this technology for a really long time. But it makes it look like a 3D environment. And they were showing, like, here's Obama being sworn in. Now, if we sweep over here, this is where Steven Spielberg was sitting on the left. Let's zoom into Steven Spielberg. And as you see, other celebrities are in this area as well. Now let's zoom all the way out to this side of just amazing technology.
It really is.
It's called The Moment on CNN under the politics section, I guess.
The Moment.
But, wow, impressive. This is what Oprah said, I think, yesterday.
I'm layered. I've got on something called men's pantyhose.
She's wearing men's pantyhose.
She's layered, all right.
Yes, she is.
Skin and then a bunch of blubber.
Yeah, Japanese whaling boat tried to kill her yesterday. I can make fat jokes now.
Yeah, it's nice, right, Bobby? It feels good, right?
Fun on this end.
It is fun on this end. Without your eyes lighting up if I make a fat joke.
All right, listen, the phones are lit. 877-212-ONA. We'll go to you guys next to get your observations of the whole thing. And we're pretty much focusing on this today, but there is a good story coming out of Wisconsin. The mayor, another perv switch going off, man. And just ruining everything.
Yep.
We'll explain next. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony, Robert Kelly. We're going to talk more about the Obama thing. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to do some off-roading right now. We'll get back on the highway in a second.
Off-roading.
We got to talk about this thing. This freak.
Well,
I'm not saying freaks. One freak. But this is something that, by the way, you and I started talking about in Boston. There's an update on the two-headed thing.
They were mere children at the time. Now, I don't even know what to call it because it's a two-headed woman.
They're the greatest Siamese twins ever because they share a complete body, and the only thing that's different is they got two heads. And the upper part of their body looks kind of like Michael Phelps.
Yeah, their shoulders are very wide.
Very wide, like they could be really good in a pool.
But they only have one set of breasts. Yeah. You know, normal two breasts. But
Can we get the picture up on onaradio.com? Because we have an update on these two. One of them's engaged. You're telling me?
One has just gotten engaged.
To the luckiest guy on the planet Earth.
I was telling Anthony as he's telling me this. When we get outside this studio, there is a world out there I just don't understand whatsoever. Like, I can't even wrap my arms around what you just said, that the two-headed thing, one of the heads is engaged.
Yeah.
And what is the other head supposed to do?
Exactly. That's the questions that don't ever get answered with these things.
And for the people at XM, we'd have a bunch of stuff to say.
Oh, well, and we will, too. For the people out there that don't know about these two, both heads... It's not like one of the head is just flopped over and does nothing. They're two heads that think differently.
Two distinctly different people.
It's not two bodies. It's not like the country singer where he has to carry that aggravating, awful singer around with her all the time.
Look, don't get us started on that one. That's one of our favorite stories ever.
Oh, it's my favorite.
The gurney.
She has to walk around in a high office chair.
Right.
Around the city.
So the other one could live. Man, I would chop that thing off in a second. Go ahead, Anthony.
They share some organs below the waist.
Okay.
Intestines.
Okay.
Vagina, uterus, bladder. They only have one of all these.
Do they have two hearts?
Yes.
They do.
It starts getting a little dodgy up by the kidneys. They have one right kidney and two left kidneys. One small intestine, one large intestine.
Why are they being so selfish? Why don't you give one of those up for somebody that needs it?
Two stomachs, two gallbladders, one liver, two hearts, three lungs. That's interesting. And one rib cage. That is kind of extended around the whole thing.
What about below the belly button?
Below the belly button is all that single stuff. Aside from the two kidneys on the left side, which is, kind of down there, but in the back. One pelvis, one pair of ovaries, one uterus, one bladder, one vagina, one urethra. So.
And 6 buttholes.
Jesus Christ, Bobby.
Can you say that?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
And they got two boobies.
Yeah.
They got 2 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah.
Like, who works the right arm and who works the... How does that
See
work?
that? I want to know everything about them just so I could know how sex works. I don't care about anything else.
You're so right.
I don't care about anything else because they have... Here's what they have. They have separate driver's license. Now, that to me is like...
That's just stupid.
What if one's asleep and the other one's driving?
Right.
Like, you still controlling both legs?
Right.
Can both of them control the legs independently, or does one control the right leg, one control the left? But they have two separate brains.
It's like driving school.
So I think they both control...
You have pedals on both sides.
Yeah.
So the guy can just put the brakes on when you're messing up.
It's the oddest thing. They have two brains that merge into one spinal cord.
Right.
That then, it's like the legs. So,
the more I look at these two, and I haven't seen them in years, the one girl really, it's really her body, and the other one is just getting
butting
in the way.
She's butting in.
Look at that. This girl could so live without her sister to...
It's like her head's growing out of the side of her neck.
Right.
A little bit more than the other one.
It's
obvious to me
they're
that...
hot.
Huh?
They're not that bad looking.
For a two-headed broad.
For a two-headed broad, they're not that bad looking. I've actually done one-headed girls who are worse.
Are those the same girls, Danny?
Yeah.
They're not bad. They're not that bad.
But the sex thing.
Now, one of them got engaged. Brittany. Why even name them differently?
Why would you call him Brittany?
Brittany
1 and Brittany 2.
Got engaged.
I would call him Monster and
Brittany and Abby.
Yeah, left monster and right monster.
Brittany and Abby.
Should have thought about it a little more before I brought it to a million people.
Twin it.
Brittany's engaged. Abby is not engaged.
Okay.
They have separate driver's license, favorite foods, distinct personalities, and so forth.
Okay.
What about sex?
Yeah, The Office did a little something with Steve Carell.
Funny.
For you Office people out there. Where he had
sex is the question on everyone's mind.
Oh, sex!
It's not like one can leave while the other's having sex. Will both enjoy sex together? If they can have children, whose child would it be? It's just one of those weird situations. Now I'm looking and thinking, if the engaged one is pleasuring her husband in a certain way where she wouldn't be able to whistle a happy tune at the same time, a certain part of that guy is definitely interfering with the other girl's ability to speak, too. She'd sound like... This is what I want to know. How do you deal with that? And then, is she also feeling the pleasure of sex that the other one is, and then isn't that kind of a threesome?
Imagine the guy. You got moaning going on from the other head.
You're actually you're doing incest when you pleasure yourself, because you're actually pleasuring your sister.
What if
like the one that's engaged wants to have the sex but the other one doesn't?
Right?
Is that a rape thing?
Yeah.
God, throw that at a lawyer and really watch him just like watch his brain explode.
Hey, what happens if one's a prude and one's a slut? You know, she's like, I'm going out tonight. I am just going to hit a bar and
hit a hole.
Yeah. And then, she's taking different guys home. Maybe guys that want to do things that are painful. And the other girl isn't into that at all. How does this work? I need to know.
But how about
to know all this.
How about if they both have boyfriends, and then,
dude?
what are you going to watch another guy do have sex with your girl?
Yeah, Robert now got
it's another one.
That is effed up. So all right, let's say the one gets married, and then the other
I marry head one, and you marry head two.
Yeah, and also I'm like, well, I like head two, so now I want.
You like what? What?
No, number two, right?
Head number two.
For XM,
you have head number one. I like head number two, and I want to show my like for head number two.
Yeah.
How are you not getting jealous?
Yeah. How do you?
Because you like head number one, and now I'm.
Yeah, you're
basically having sex with your woman.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And
it's not
resting things on my woman's cheek.
You got to have an open mind if you're dating these monsters. They're monsters.
Yeah, and then you get into the whole thing where you guys you're sharing the same anatomy. Like you're sharing her anatomy amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I guess to keep it separate, if like, all right, Bobby marries head number one, I marry head number two, we make an agreement. Look, you stay away from the back door. That's mine.
Right.
You get the front door.
But then you got to eventually.
Yeah, but you got to go for the front door. And then if you went for the front door in the afternoon and I come home and I want to kiss the front door,
How about
now I'm kissing you?
We'll do odd and even days.
Yeah, but you got to clean.
Even days I get the back door. Odd days you get the back door.
It'd be actually good if, like, when a movie first comes out and the theater's always packed, you could just, and you want to go on a double date, you just stick her right in the middle. You would.
Yeah, they still buy two tickets.
Seats.
They buy two tickets.
They have to buy two.
Yep.
Really?
The weird part is if you
you can't just go look at me.
They apparently don't
sit behind that thing. Could you move your head? The other one.
The other one.
I hope they start following me on Twitter because then I get 4 eyeballs.
Oh, 4 eyeballs
for the price of 1.
Each one controls their side of the body, so that you would control. Right Monster would control the right arm and the right leg.
Oh, really?
So you guys would have issues with that.
Walking.
So if you were married to Right Monster and Opie, you were married to Left Monster, the right hand wouldn't be allowed to touch you because then it would be cheating, I guess.
Oh, a lot of questions coming in. Jack from Florida. What if one of them kills somebody? Now you have to go to jail because
that is a real interesting thing.
Yeah.
Because then, you're being.
You know what I would do? I would just put the one that killed the person in like a bird cage.
Their head is in a.
They just have to walk around in a bird cage for their sentence. How else are you going to do that?
You're in jail.
She was a bad girl. She's got to wear that bird cage 8 to 20.
You can't in this country put someone in prison if they didn't commit a crime. So if Monster 1 kills somebody, you can't put her in prison.
That's what I would
kill
test.
with impunity.
If I had like another head on my body, that's what I would test. I would just start killing people.
Test the
what are you
law.
going to do?
You could just kill somebody and go, you can't put me in jail.
That's right.
And they can't be split up.
What if it's capital murder or something like that? They got to do the death penalty. How you do that one?
Can't.
Now, could
kill an innocent person?
Could they just lop off one of her heads, and the rest of the body lives?
No.
Or just half of her body's paralyzed?
Can't do that.
You can't just lop off a
Wow,
head.
that does bring up some legal issues.
They cut off an arm. They were born with a kind of a useless middle arm that was chopped off at birth.
Ew, where was that growing up?
Why would that be useless?
I think right in the middle.
Well,
That'd be perfect.
Just jiggle these, please. Use that.
I just saw a picture there holding
put
up.
that in here, jiggle these, and then touch this. And then both of you swallow that.
and write out the bills at the same time. Write some checks.
I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't be as loving as their parents were. I would just have to kill it.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
If you and Lindsay had a two-headed baby.
I ain't going through life with a two-headed thing.
Why?
Hell no.
What a great radio that would be.
Think of all the other radio jocks that would just goof on you.
F that, Bobby.
Come on. It'd be good-looking. A good-looking two-headed monster.
That's wonderful. I'm not. No monsters.
I'd take it. If you were, before you killed it, I'd take it.
I ain't giving it to anybody either.
Why? Just give it away.
Hell no.
That'd be fantastic having a two-headed baby.
I want to know all about the sex thing with these girls.
Yeah.
I want to know how they work that.
Yeah, but how do you have a private moment? How do you have, if one's a deviant and one's not, how do you have a private moment when you're in the tub?
Yeah.
And how do you, hey, listen, can you give me a sec?
And then they both get married. Now, what about things like, honeymoon, vacations, going away?
You got to carry both of those heads through a door?
The two guys got to be together all the time with these.
Hey, do they get
that thing?
Do they get 2 times of the month?
No, they only have one
all right.
pair of ovaries.
Well, but you get 2 girls bitching.
Yeah, they probably both just like wah.
Wow. The one definitely looks like she doesn't belong on the body. I'd be really mad if I was
the other one's
that.
intruding.
Right. I'd be really mad if I was the other one because this looks like
on my shoulder.
This looks like a very easy fix if they weren't loving parents.
Oh.
Imagine pulling them over. Imagine being a cop and pulling them over. They both hand you their license.
That's another thing. If they're drunk, they have 2 separate stomachs, and 2 separate hearts. So do they have 2 different circulatory systems? Because then one would get drunk if if she drank, but the other one wouldn't.
I forgot about these monsters. We haven't talked about them in a while.
I need to know everything.
Stephen S. from Bayshore, of course.
Naked pictures.
Stephen S. writes, 2 girls, 1 clump. Yeah, and I'm with Kevin from Connecticut. At least one of them isn't being carried around on that giant office chair and wants to be a country singer.
Yeah, that mess.
They went to college, these 2 girls?
They just they graduated high school last year and are off to college in Minnesota now.
Minnesota.
What if one drops out?
Yeah.
You got to go every day anyway.
Ah.
God, I got to go. I dropped out. Why am I here?
How about Mongo the trucker? Mongo.
Hey, if monster number 1 threatens suicide, is that considered a hostage situation?
That's true. Got to talk the one head down.
Oh, my God.
How do they buy
The one has a knife in her... No. Ready to slit her wrist. The other one's fighting her.
Or even something not as drastic, just like a fight, a fist fight. They're just stuck punching each other in the face
over and over again.
So one knocks one out and your leg, you fall over because that leg goes to sleep. You knock her out and your arm and leg falls asleep and you topple over.
Why are they in a dress?
Oh, man.
Why
they
are they
can't
in a
wear
dress?
anything else.
It's sexy.
They can't wear a hoodie.
Why are they in a dress?
A hoodie.
No,
just one hood between their necks. Oh my God, they can't wear a hoodie.
It's just a pocket. Look how. Oh man,
that is really. It's too many questions and not enough answers.
God, they have video of them though, right? Speaking.
Do they?
Oh yeah, they're like. I hate to say it, they're well adjusted.
Really?
I think,
they don't know any better.
They were on the Learning Channel. They did like a documentary on them,
which is the Freak Channel. That's the Freak Show channel, but they make believe we're learning something when we're looking at these monsters.
We're learning what appreciation we have for sick, twisted stuff on this planet.
I remember
That's all I'm learning when I watch that.
I remember when they were little, they had video of them riding a bike together, jumping in a pool together.
How hot would it be right now in that interview if they just started making out?
It would be easy for them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Look at their
look at that. They got a vest with the zipper way down.
The clothing has to be custom made.
Oh, and they got a couple
of brothers that can just walk around and say, ha.
A confused dog.
They got a one-headed dog. Even the dog laughs. And a mother with a friggin' DNA problem. Mother with a radioactive womb.
Hey, this is a good point. Let's go to Mike in East Northport. Mikey?
Hey, what's going on, boys? Listen.
Mike.
Hey, ants. HOV lane, baby. Everywhere we go. Legal.
Yeah, that's 2 people. Wow, they are. Oh, jeez.
The one likes her hair short, the other one likes it long. That's wonderful. Got to be an individual, right?
They are so in each other's way.
All the time.
They're talking and their cheeks are just hitting.
Man,
they're bumping heads. What is that, a little sister that gets to laugh?
Please tell me that's their little sister that looks perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at them driving.
The other one's hanging out the window like a dog.
Oh, they're taking turns.
Once they each got a hand on the wheel. I'm amazed, but I can't.
This could be the greatest video ever.
Dude,
I know it's
can't
radio.
take my eyes off of it.
Is
They're driving.
Is this on the Learning Channel?
How do they walk?
It's TLC. The video we're watching is just amazing. What happened?
Mike?
The other one's
Danny.
Oh, Danny, I'm sorry.
If anybody wants to check it out, it's called Joined for Life, and it aired on TLC.
When? Because I'm a big fan of the TLC.
Not sure, but they definitely are the Freak Channel. I was watching something last week. It was 3 hour-long specials in a row about just morbidly obese people. It was like I'm an 800-pound man, I'm an 800-pound woman, and then like I'm an 800-pound teenager or something.
By the way,
I saw that too.
Thanks for ruining a good joke I would have had, Bob Kelly.
As soon as he said it, I didn't even have to look up.
Yeah.
You notice I just kept my head down.
I was chomping at the bit.
For what?
I would have done a good Fat Bob Kelly joke.
Oh, okay.
A year ago, and now.
Some like Bob Kelly's Comedy Central special was on.
But yeah, it's something like that. Of course,
I thought it went too.
That's very good. Remember Fat Bob Kelly? Wasn't he a douche? You just made fun of him.
Yeah.
That was just a.
Oh God,
dude! They got him now in the doctor's office getting their physical. And the doctor actually humored them by getting both of their heights.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Both of their heights.
And Alex in Boston, We're going to exhaust this for a few more minutes. Alex, what do you got on this?
Oh, my
God. That's kind of.
I just thought of this. Two mouths, two stomachs, but one ass. How messy must that be?
Well, everything goes into one set of... everything from the two stomachs goes into one set of intestines.
Yeah.
So at some point it joins together.
Yeah.
So they must have to go to the bathroom twice as much.
By the way...
right? What's that? Danny looks puzzled.
I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe because, I mean, if one eats, and, I mean, they're getting nutrition, and that nutrition is then flowing throughout their one body. So I'm thinking they probably eat just as much as one person would, because I'm thinking that the other one probably doesn't get hungry if the other one's eating.
They have separate stomachs.
They have separate stomachs and separate circulatory systems.
So these two are crapping all the time.
There must be.
Puddle of AIDS, a question we like to ask on the show a lot, Anthony. Opie, would you? In a second.
Oh, you got it.
I think my wife would even understand if I had this opportunity.
I would cheat on my wife for these two.
You would have to.
Oh, God bless. I just hold one of their faces and mush it while I'm making out with the other one. Shut your face.
I want to clunk their heads together because they can't get away. They are the weirdest looking thing.
They're kind of sexy, though. I mean, except for that hump in the back that looks like they have like a ham in the middle of their back.
Yeah, the back is real wide.
Yeah, the back is really wide.
Got to support the two heads.
But the bottom half looks pretty normal, like, the part you're going to use.
You can tell they have, like, a coordination thing going when they walk, because one's controlling one leg and one's controlling the other.
Yeah.
So they're walking, or maybe she's just got to go to the bathroom again.
Their therapy.
That's the mother? Why is she showing her face on camera? Go back to Chernobyl.
You gave birth to monsters. How do they know who got knocked up? That's another great question coming in.
I guess you'd have to decide. They'd probably decide which ovary dropped the egg. If it's the left one, it belongs to the left head. If it's the right one, it belongs to the right head.
All right. Hey,
they just do even odds.
Once I see, shoot. Rock, paper.
Oh, yeah. Susan in Jersey. Susan.
Yes.
Hello, Susan.
Hello.
Yes, you're on the air with the Opie and Anthony program.
You grew up with Siamese twins? Maybe I need to leave a little bit. All right. What do you got?
I was just wondering if you guys feel as evil as you sound.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you're one of these people?
Little rough.
Oh, no. What's the matter?
A little rough.
What's the matter?
Call them monsters.
They're monsters. Yes, they're monsters.
In a movie.
Well, what would you have the mother do? Kill them?
Well,
all right.
You can't.
That's her choice.
Yeah, throw them in a pit like a Spartan.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Sparta, they never would have survived.
I want to fight with you.
You can't lift your shield up.
My father's shield.
You got to protect the person to your left, and it's you.
We live in a society where women use abortion as birth control. Yeah, you wouldn't. Most women would not give birth to this.
Just split her like a piece of wood.
Oh, she hung up. Of course she did.
Do you realize how evil you sound? No.
This is not evil. This is what am I looking for? We're handling it like it should be handled. A freak show.
Can one get half of like Potbelly if she eats a lot, and the other one doesn't? Like, there's too many questions.
What if one girl wants
answers?
What if one girl wants a boob job, and the one other girl goes, no effing way, did they get one boob?
Then they start looking like those houses in Queens.
Right.
It's the duplex houses.
Right.
Where they put the shingles on that are a different color than the other part of the house.
What if one's a racist and one loves black guys?
That's called the Opie and Anthony show. Well, or just, such guys.
Yeah.
Look at that.
God bless the parents, though. They had two other kids after this.
God bless the parents.
You have to.
I think not.
You have to.
Satan bless the parents.
Susan, call back. Let's have a discussion. You're pretty much a coward. You say your little line and then hang up.
I want to hear about her story of growing up with.
Yeah.
As she called them Siamese twins. Did she say Siamese or conjoined? Did you write Siamese? She said Siamese. See, that's politically incorrect. They're conjoined twins. Yeah. Siamese twins is very offensive to the two-headed Americans.
Two-headed and two arms and one heart. and a half a liver.
Oh, they're playing basketball.
Please tell me they're playing basketball. They're just showing. Oh my God!
That's just unfair.
Look at that.
They're playing basketball.
Like Team Wolf.
B-ball.
All right, look, I'm a big B-ball fan, Ant. Played my whole life.
Yeah.
Now, you're only allowed 4 people on the court because this one has 2 heads?
Yeah. What happens?
For real. How does that work?
How disappointed must you be if you're on that basketball team?
Yeah.
Like, you know you're not making it to state or anything, you know?
Look at them riding a bike. Come on.
Now, I could see basketball probably wouldn't be a problem, but soccer could be since you can use your head. Now that's too many people on the field. Just thinking logically.
Let's say hi
Just be the goalie because she'd fit in the whole goal.
Oh, yeah. Big, wide shoulders.
Let's say hi to James in New Hampshire. James.
Hey, morning, boys.
Morning.
Of course, the Family Guy has touched on this issue.
Yeah.
There was an episode where they discussed Peter's ancestor from the Civil War times, where one fought for the North and one fought for the South.
Okay.
And the one from the North ended up shooting the one from the South, and then they spanned it 10 years later, and he's standing there with a skeleton hanging off him. He goes, yep. Didn't think that one through.
Family Guy rules.
That's a good.
But, you know.
I'm just amazed
They just showed him doing a headstand.
Yeah.
That's easy.
A headstand.
Headstands.
Headstand.
You know, that woman that called, and I really wish she would call back. How are we supposed to look at this? Who's looking at this like, oh, what a heart-warming story.
Yeah, what a heart-warming story.
Yeah, right. We all love to look at disasters and freak shows and all this crap, and we like to make believe we don't. What?
Sometimes we lose our heads.
Why do you think there's so much traffic every day? Because we're all rubbernecking. Some dope loses a tire, and it's no big deal, and we all are slowing down to look because we're hoping for more.
That
is society.
Yeah.
Imagine pulling up on them in a car.
Hey.
Hey, yous.
What are yous doing tonight?
How do they play basketball if one wants to move left and the other moves right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do they coordinate that crap when they're playing sports?
You know what a great golfer they'd be, though? They'd be able to keep their eye on the ball and look at the pin.
Could you watch this for me? Yeah, watch this for me.
Yeah, if you can't keep your head down.
You keep one head, you can just stay down the whole
time.
And the other one's looking
where it's going. I got it.
I'm sure they would still mess it up. Do they pay taxes twice? Another good question.
Well, they will now. That's for sure. With Obama in there, they'll probably pay 4 times.
Imagine the driving instructor. Most of those guys are alcoholics to begin with. And what do? They're like, okay, it's your turn to drive. You pass, but let's see what you can do.
You fail.
Right.
Yeah, but one's having a full-fledged conversation with him. The other one's driving.
Yeah.
Do they both have to look at the road? I mean, one controls the left arm. That's how it works,
one
right?
could adjust the radio or talk on a cell phone. Can one talk on a cell phone and while the other drives and you're not get a ticket? 5 years.
You don't have to use a Bluetooth. You can just use it. Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. Just amazing.
All questions. See, we didn't get one answer.
Yeah. Once again, I'm trying to get my Twitter account going. Opie Radio on Twitter. And Anthony, your Facebook, because someone's saying there's a bunch of Anthony Cumias out there.
I'm the only real one. The picture of me is the one that I took. It was us on stage at the big CBS event.
Oh, really?
So there's a big CBS, one of those CBS logo eyeballs behind me. That's the real me.
How many eyeballs you got?
I don't know about eyeballs. I go with, friends.
It's all about getting eyeballs for your stuff on the internet.
I go with friends.
Do you want
eyeballs
for your fight later?
Oh, yeah.
I don't accept any of those things. Can
you explain half that stuff after the break?
Yeah, I'll try. I'm sure Bobby knows.
Yeah. We'll use leather pillows.
You're an ass. Obama president now.
You can't do that.
Why?
Let me tell you how cool Twitter is, Ant, and then I'll stop.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that video of the two-headed monster.
Of course.
And I sent out the link to all my followers.
How do you do that?
Just like that. I ain't telling you how to do the cool stuff, Bobby.
Come on.
Opie Radio on Twitter.
How do you send it?
And that lady,
you could just like
da. I probably did it wrong after bragging.
Like, I want to take a picture of the studio. Go like that. Take a picture.
You just got shocked, right, Bobby? Now Anthony just took a picture of the studio.
Yeah. Use photo. Upload.
It's not electrified in my ear.
We complained about that a while ago. We gave up on fixing that problem.
Uploading to my
Facebook. Don't show Bobby. Bobby, know what's weird about you? You're really good friends with Dane Cook, and Dane was in early as far as this new media thing goes, and you didn't learn a thing from him. You didn't learn a thing from him.
Stop.
Maybe you should give you a few pointers on the Facebook, the MySpace, the Twitter, and everything else.
Can we stop? First of all, I got Dane into the internet. Dane got his first website because I had a website first that I made myself.
The picture I just snapped is now up there for the entire world to see.
Where? How do you do?
Facebook. On my Facebook.
We're not
you're on Facebook. I know how to do. I'm talking Twitter.
I'm not Twitter. Opie's Twitter. I'm Face.
You're Twitter and you're Face?
Do you go to Twitter counter?
Twitter and Face.
I'm Space.
That's what we're gonna. That's our new radio names.
Yeah.
Twitter and Face.
Yeah. Twitter and Face.
Good morning to the Twitter and Face.
Twitter and Face.
Figures I would pick the faggy naming technology. Twitter. I'm a Twitter.
Twice.
What?
I said twice.
What?
Nothing.
I maybe I wasn't listening. Maybe it was good. I don't know. Hey, Anthony, speaking of the two-headed monster thing.
Yeah.
I wish that lady would call back, because I guess she said that she grew up with Siamese twins, conjoined twins, blah, blah, blah.
Maybe she is one, and the other one hung up.
Wait, that's the picture you just put up on your Facebook? Me looking like a complete idiot?
That's it right there. You look funny. And like the Paltalk camera's right in the way.
Wow, if you look in the Paltalk camera in the picture you just took that's on your Facebook, you can see you taking the picture.
You see me naked and they're taking the picture like in the teapot on the guy on eBay.
Yeah.
When he's selling that shiny teapot and he put it down, but he was naked when he took the picture.
Yeah.
And the reflection in it. It's hysterical. I'm nude in the Paltalk gown.
Where is it? I heard about this picture. I've never seen it.
It's so damn funny.
We're the most visual radio show in America. Look at the guys. You got fine. Hey, Aunt, but that lady, they're all mad. And she's got to understand something. We're in the year 2009. We're just starting to accept the black man.
Just starting. Yeah.
More or less. Well, like tomorrow yesterday could have been the day where a lot more people start accepting the black man. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Whatever. But the point I'm making is, give us the two-headed monster thing for a few more decades, please, before we have to start accepting two-headed monsters in society.
President.
Imagine in the year 5082.
Two-headed monster president.
The first two-headed monster president.
All the news would be speculating. So they have to do two separate oaths of office.
Well, one's a Democrat, one's a Republican. Right. They go against each other.
Yeah. One loses, but then gets to spend all its time in the Oval Office with the other one.
One has a seizure. The other one wants to run a marathon.
Can one be president, one be vice president? Because then if one dies, the other one's dead too.
Well, obviously, if there was a two-headed monster president, they would have to change the Constitution.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, the Constitution has to be
to no two-headed monster presidents ever.
Right. Well, give us a break.
Ever, never.
Give us
signed everyone.
We're being more accepting, but we're not ready for two-headed monsters just walking around everywhere.
Well, back in the day, they would just throw this baby. They would just kill this baby.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
some would.
Back in the Spartan days,
dude. If that kid,
when there was a time when you had one of these things.
Why would you sell that?
There's the teapot. Oh my God!
He's selling a teapot and he's naked, and you can see his reflection right in the teapot.
Do that on purpose.
I would. That would be so funny to do. Just pop it up.
Let's all do that.
See how long it stays. Let's all get shiny teapots and sell them.
I would do that. I would show my body on the side of a teapot like that because you can't really see too much going on.
Get a little work though first, so you really look impressive. Work it a little bit.
Yeah, get a little guitar.
Smack it around
a little guitar action.
A little guitar.
Yeah, play the guitar a little bit just to get it going.
You gotta get guitar. You can't get to the point where it's almost diving board.
Yeah, no, you got.
Once you get diving board, it looks like you're trying.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
Yeah, fine line.
By the way, Ricky M. from Holliston, Massachusetts. Did Bobby teach Dane how to manage his money, too?
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Whoa.
How's Dane doing? He's all right?
How's he doing?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Yeah, how's he doing?
How's he doing?
What can you say about it?
I don't know.
That is a big story.
I don't know, guys. You know, he lost both his parents in 1 year. Everybody accused him of being a hack, tried to turn the whole industry on him, and then his brother took all his money. I don't know. How do you think he's doing?
Damn.
Thank God he's just surviving. He
still has enough money, though, right?
What?
No?
Dude, I don't know, but I don't know.
Tell him I said hi.
Yeah, dude,
I'll write
he's
him.
working it, but his brother,
What a nightmare.
man, God.
What an effing nightmare.
Yeah, his brother. I mean,
your own family. Or half-brother.
Yeah.
But the half-brother is his family. What, you know.
No, they were brothers, dude.
They were brothers.
They've lived together. They grew up together.
What the F?
Yeah, it's. I mean, you really can't talk about it because if I talk about it, then I'm gonna be summoned to court.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
I don't, that's the last thing. I don't even like jury duty.
But you did tell us behind the scenes that you know pretty much everything about this.
No, I didn't. That is a false. Let me just say something. That is a false statement.
You
Let me say it
didn't
again.
say.
I know.
I got inside info that would blow your mind. That wasn't you, Robert Kelly.
Blow your mind. I love that you added that.
That wasn't you.
Dane actually hasn't told me anything to protect me, and he can't talk about a lot of stuff. But he's working it out. And
look, I have no problem saying I like Dane Cook, and yes, I'll be one of those guys that say that I think he's very funny. Absolutely.
It is one of those bitches, though.
I'm not gonna be one of those guys jumping on the bandwagon. I think he's hilarious. I've seen him 3 or 4 times and just been blown away by his stuff and how he does his stand up. Absolutely. And I saw him at Comedy Connection way back when he was a nobody, just killing.
Yeah.
Killing in those rooms.
Yeah.
But occasionally Satan wants his part of the contract back.
Let me tell you, man, it's weird, man.
Jesus.
How does that? I mean, you survive all the stuff you survived in last year, and then just to wake up one day, your brother. Oh man.
And it's a half brother. So different fathers or different mothers? Because
different fathers.
Two-headed?
Oh, so it is true that Dane's last name is Cook and his brother's last name was Crook.
Oh, shut up.
This could be my new bit. The drum thing on the mic.
Yeah.
No, I can't take credit for that. That's Kevin from Connecticut.
Why would you give him credit? Take it.
I don't need to take someone else's line and then make believe I said it. I do okay on my own.
Throw me some.
I'm not the funniest man in the room, but I do okay for myself.
I haven't had a good line all day. Talking about politics, I know nothing about it, nor do I care.
Wait, there was...
I just want Call of Duty 6 to come out. That's all I want.
No, Bobby,
it's going to be great.
In the 7 o'clock...
stab you in the corner.
All right,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I was going to give you a compliment.
You're right, I'm sorry.
In the 7 o'clock hour, you had one.
What was it?
Oh, you did not just fall for that.
I have nothing.
Just wanting? Oh, really? What was it?
What was it? Please tell me.
Well, I consider this radio a muscle, and you have to work it. And when you don't, like you guys come in here every day and work out.
Yeah.
You work out, you're pumping the iron.
Gotta keep our chops up.
Yeah, you gotta, you come in, this is my first workout. Tomorrow my legs are gonna be sore and, it's gonna be hard. But, you do your best. To hang with you guys. I'm here just to, occasionally throw something
Shut up,
out.
Robert.
Thanks.
You were very good today.
Thank you.
You really were.
Oh.
Hey, I don't know if he wants this to be mentioned, but what the hell? Brother Elmo had a bit of a problem on a plane yesterday, and I want to...
What?
And I don't really communicate with Brother Elmo these days.
He's not the guy that was upset about the plane not letting the people off fast enough and opened up the emergency exit.
And jumped out?
Walked out on the wing.
No, he wasn't that guy.
It's like just because you saw it happen in the river and they went through it on the news on how you open it up and walked out, don't just do it now when you're waiting at the gate.
Yeah.
You will get in trouble. Some idiot is on a flight. It pulls up to the terminal. Everyone's getting off. And believe me, I've been in this situation where people aren't moving fast enough. They're never fast enough for me. I'm the this is how it's done guy. I grab it, I'm off, and then I want to turn around and go, that's how you do it. That's how you get off the plane quickly. But people sit there and they take their time. They can't get the carry-on. They're yapping. They're doing something, whatever. But I guess this guy got a little peeved. He was in an emergency row. He popped that door open. And jumped out on the wing. Mm-hmm. And by the time he was on the tarmac, the police officers were there to greet him.
Dude, I was on a plane, it was an international flight. Some old guy, really old, went to use the bathroom and went over to the door of the plane. And all you heard was, no, 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 no. And around 6 people just grabbed this old guy. And the whole time he's smiling. He had no idea what he was doing.
Oh,
I know you can't open.
Yeah, they won't open.
You can't,
okay, thank you, because that's what I was about to
But the thought of the pressure just sucking him out and him wondering for that split second, what just happened? You dummy.
I guess you'll have to just call me to find out what happened to my brother.
No, I was just going to turn now and say what happened to your brother.
There we go.
My brother Elmo, and he's got diabetes. I think he has openly talked about it on our show. All right, I'm safe. So he's flying somewhere, I don't know where, because it's winter, and he's just, like, keeps to himself until spring. He's one of those guys.
Is he a bear?
He feels a lot of darkness during the winter.
Yeah.
I do, too.
I'm not a big
Really?
guy.
Yes, I was depressed. Dude, I get paralyzed. Yesterday, I was paralyzed. I couldn't do anything.
I love a break in the action, which I call winter, where you could be lazy and kind of not the sun's out, it's beautiful, I got to be outside, I got to do this, I got to go here, I got to, I like the pace of winter. It's a nice break.
Yeah, but you also.
But some people get it's clinically depressed when it gets.
Dude, you wake up, it's dark. You go to.
I don't mind it
4
at
o'clock,
all.
it's dark. It's dark all
the inauguration.
It's.
Jesus.
All right, now
we almost made it to the end.
We could all have fun.
We had 3 hours of fun, except for about 5 minutes there, where that caller had to get Anthony going. No, but he's got the diabetes, and he went into one of those diabetic. What are they called? Episodes. What?
Shock.
Shock.
Yeah.
Insulin shock.
While he was in the air.
Oh,
so he was. Oh my God, we're having a problem, and he said, because he sent out an email that like he's prepared for this, and he has candy bars on him always. So when he's feeling like he's going to go into this, you chomp down a candy bar, it takes care of the situation.
I do that with beer.
When you get the the shake,
all the shaking.
And 18-year-olds.
So plane landed at its destination. It wasn't where they had to like land immediately, because I guess they were close to landing. They took my brother off the plane right into an ambulance and all that crap. Yesterday.
Wow. He's
But
good now?
Blood, urine, everything completely fine. He knows exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It's just his hell on earth. Everyone has their little hell on earth. That's his.
Your crosses to bear.
He got the diabetes when he was 22, 21, something like that. He went blind for a couple of days.
Really?
Yeah. He's one of the guys that has to shoot himself up every day. It's a nightmare for him. I feel bad. But Brother Elmo on MySpace, if you want to give him a couple words today.
I dated a girl.
But he's fine and back in good spirits. Huh?
Does he have a Twitter?
I don't think he's twitting yet.
Oh, Facebooking?
He's a MySpace guy.
MySpace.
Actually, his MySpace page is pretty damn good.
He's an OG.
He's an OG. What's an OG?
I don't know. MySpace. That's original gangster.
Ah,
some old school.
But
I'm AOL.
But he's doing well, so. All right. We didn't get to the mayor. You want to squeeze this in after the break and then we'll leave?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Opie and Anthony, stay there. Sorry to make you sit through commercials. We really wanted to do more, but look at the time. Everyone's getting uptight about us staying past 9.
Damn it.
Opie and Anthony. Satellite wants us out of here at 8:45. Mark Chernoff gets a little nervous if we move into music marathon territory. So we kind of got a window from 8:45 to 9. Going past 9 is becoming a no-no for a lot of people.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. I think we just got to leave now.
Well,
but good news, we got the music marathon that's about to begin
here in New York.
Now, did they learn from their beating yesterday, Danny? It's a very big day, the first day of the Black President. So I'm assuming the music marathon's got some fine thing
got a
today.
name.
The Black President, Obama.
Well,
I know. I was waiting for the vocals to kick in, and they never do.
What's the music marathon today, Danny?
Well, first up, you got Immigrant Song, Led Zeppelin.
All right, well, look.
Immigrant, well, let the Browns stick around.
Let the Browns stick around. That one's for you.
The Immigrant Song.
So, immigrants, if you're listening, you got one coming up. What else?
Then you got AC/DC, Whole Lot of Rosie.
Rosa Parks. Very obvious.
All right, that was obvious.
Just trying to hip it up a little bit with the Rosie instead of Rosa.
Yep.
Very good, Mark Chernoff. You're doing a fine job with this rock station here in New York. What's the next one, Danny?
Then you got Basket Case by Green Day.
For Anthony. Going a little local there. That's nice.
Going crazy.
Very good.
What transpired yesterday.
This is the brilliance of Mark Chernoff. He knows how to seg these songs together to give you a fine music marathon. Give me one more, Danny.
We Will Rock You, Queen.
Ah.
We Will Barack You. No.
Ah.
We Will Rock You, Queen.
Queen.
All right, let's try another one. Maybe his genius goes over my head, too.
Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd.
Well, that's obvious.
How about Norton's show in Florida? We Will Rock You, Queen.
You ruin everything.
Queen.
You just ruin everything.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You got to add to the show some way. Sometimes it's ruining it.
Sometimes it's ruining it. We got to burn the village to save it.
Right.
Like those crazy Vietnam guys.
If you're gonna wreck the party, you might as well just wreck it.
All right, Callie.
I'm actually a big fan of Robert Kelly. You were fine today, bro. All right, listen, we got to go. What are you promoting, Robert? RobertKellyLive.com for everything that has something to do with you.
I still would like to beat Voss on that stand-up comedy competition.
All right, when does that end?
It's on right now. It's off the website, but you can still text stand-up Kelly to 66333.
You don't know.
No, I swear to God. I just told you.
You were like pausing too much.
I said
Do it
real
again.
slow.
You wear that hat, you're winning any comedy competition.
Huh?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's my hat.
It's my hat.
It's my hat, sir.
It's got fur on it and ear flaps.
It's a hat. I fly a plane in the afternoons on Xbox. It came with my controller.
Yeah, like the Red Baron.
I have goggles and everything.
Are you a water buffalo?
Yeah.
What was that? From the Flintstones?
Right. He was in the Loyal Order of Water Buffalo.
It really is. I'll tell you what, though.
Remember when I said we weren't supposed to do any more radio? As
know.
we do more radio.
I remember that. It was
We're really trying.
All right. It's Stand Up Kelly.
Yeah.
Text that to 66333.
Okay, perfect.
But you can text as many times as you want. Thousands of times.
That would be cheating.
I need probably around 12,000 votes.
Beat Voss?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Somebody cheated.
Nothing against Voss, but...
No, Voss is up there.
Wow, wait.
Yeah. 12,000 votes by this afternoon.
All right. One more song, Danny, as far as the music marathon goes.
All right. How about U2 New Year's Day?
It's January...
Let's see, Bono.
I went too far with the bit.
I went a little too far.
Goodbye.
All right, later.
Music marathon time. Right now. Go. Bobby, help me out with this, because you're the big MMA guy. Although I'm getting more and more into it as the days go by, the weeks go by. We had Tito in here yesterday. He's promoting this.
Did he make an announcement? Is he in it?
Tito, we learned yesterday from Tito Ortiz that he had back surgery. He had some vertebrae fused or something.
Some kind of surgery.
Wow.
Who the fuck farted for real?
Nobody.
Who's messing with me?
No, I never blast in the studio.
Did you sneak one out, Ant?
No, I never blast in the studio.
Bobby?
No, if I did, I'd be
Danny,
very
you
proud
really
of
didn't
it.
fart?
Especially if it was
Who was just in here? This fart is horrendous.
I don't smell it.
No, you know what's funny?
smell it.
It's I heard Derek in the outside of the studio, and he said something smelled like rotting something or other.
Oh shit!
Are Ron and Fez getting us back finally for the liquid ass shit? Because it is horrendous.
Is
Did
there
they find
garbage
some-
back there?
I don't smell it.
Maybe it's in the garbage.
Bobby, are you setting me up? Because I set you
swear
up
to
last
God.
week?
Let me tell you something.
Look in my eyes.
I swear to God.
Look into
Look
my
into
eyes.
my eyes.
Something's going on.
Nah.
I'm not stupid.
It's not the garbage.
Did you bring that deer shit in you were talking about?
No, but I'm glad you're paranoid right now.
Because it's just as good as if you had.
It's better. A
right.
flinch is way better than a smack.
This is what Tito's doing. He's working with Affliction. They get their pay-per-view coming up Saturday.
You know how
M1
Affliction
Global,
started,
Day
right?
of Reckoning, live on pay-per-view Saturday at 9 p.m., 6 p.m. Pacific.
Right.
Tito is going to be announcing. He's going to be an announcer for a while, and he told us yesterday that he expects to be fighting by the end of the year.
Really?
He's
With
got some
affliction.
major rehab to go through still. What?
With affliction?
It sounds like that, yeah.
Because you know how Affliction, this whole company got started, right?
No.
The only reason why this company got started is because Dana White wouldn't let them wear the Affliction T-shirts in the arena.
Oh, really?
On the shows.
And it was just, what, a clothing line back then?
Yeah, he just wanted all the fighters wore Affliction. They were all signed with them.
Right.
And he was like, you can't wear them anymore. You have to wear our stuff or somebody else's. So he was like, all right, and he just went and started his own, his own company. Which is good, though, because UFC is the top dog.
Right.
You can't get better than UFC.
Right.
But this guy, this show right here...
It's nice, right?
This not nice. This show, from front to back...
Solid card.
...is a solid card.
We had Fedor in, and he's fighting Saturday.
Yeah, that would be worth it just to see Fedor. Because he never comes over here, hardly ever. But all the other fights on here, too, are unbelievable.
Well, what about this Andre the Pitbull?
Arlovsky, he was the UFC champ for a while.
He really was.
He's a badass. He's not going to be an easy fight for Fedor, even though everyone is.
How scary was he the other day in here?
He's just his silence and his calmness is frightening. Knowing that we were sitting with the baddest guy, the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
I like to think that I could handle myself and I'm a badass to a certain extent.
Right.
And then someone like that comes in and you go, I'm nothing.
You're not a real man.
I'm barely a man. I thought I was more than this.
Yeah. He could just take from you anything he wanted.
Yeah.
I was telling Patrice, because Patrice was making me nervous because he'll blow up a spot just to see what happens.
Yeah.
And
I had a few ideas too, by the way.
You would have saw me.
I was humbled.
I would have kicked you in the ribs with them.
I was humbled, man.
Yeah. This card is unbelievable, though. You got Babalu is fighting, which he's great. He got kicked out of the UFC for putting on a choke just a little too long after the guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he held it too long.
A little
take that with you.
Yeah, a little take that with you.
Yeah, take that with you.
And there's another one. There's another guy fighting on here that's not on here. What the hell's his name? He was from the IFL. A lot of the IFL guys, which the company fell apart, is gone, are fighting with Affliction now.
Okay.
Which is great.
All right.
They picked up a lot of fighters from the IFL.
He does know a lot about this.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, we gave him enough, Bobby. I'm going to watch Saturday, pay-per-view. It's, what is it being called? M1 Global Affliction, Day of Reckoning. They want us to mention Donald J. Trump, but he's not doing anything. What is he doing? If he gets in the ring, then I'll start mentioning that that's
fighting.
He's sweating into a dungaree jacket.
Yeah, wow. Well, how pompous are you? You got this great fight card, but make sure you mention that it's Donald J. Trump's league or something, or he's involved in this. Who cares?
And Golden Boy.
I want to see the monsters, not Donald J. Trump.
De La Hoya's...
Two-headed girl's going to be there?
De La Hoya's involved, too.
Yeah, they should be fighting each other. Now, that's the main event.
Fantastic.
Put them in the ring. Where's their opponent? Oh, they don't have an opponent.
MMA.
They'll just be punching each other
One's trying to
nonstop.
tap out.
Right. All right, we did enough. Pay-per-view Saturday, 9 p.m. Contact your pay-per-view provider to order. All right, we're going to continue. Danny's got a fine bit for us. We're going to get to that in a second, though, Danny, right? We're going to do a little mopping up first. Because I promised the people this story. We like to talk about the perv switch on the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
And we have a mayor out of Wisconsin. Jesus.
This guy's up to some shenanigans.
You're the mayor. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Cheesehead mayor and sex flap.
Cheesehead.
Milwaukee, the mayor of some town in Wisconsin, resigned yesterday, days after being accused of trying to arrange a sex romp with an.
I know you can't say the word. N.
No.
Oh.
With who?
I thought you were just saying.
With who? You think? There's only a couple choices. Did he go gay? Did he go underage?
Underage, but I don't know if it's boy or girl.
That would get you in a lot of trouble?
Animal?
I'd say underage, but I don't know if it's boy or girl.
The answer would be underage, Anthony. Mayor Gary Becker stepped down in a one-sentence letter.
Yeah, best not say much.
That made no reference to the 6 felony charges he faces. 6 felony charges.
One sentence for 6 felonies?
Wow.
That fucker.
Defense lawyer Patrick Cafferty said Becker decided to resign.
And the Beaver Brown.
Right. Decided to resign because it was in the best interest of everyone involved.
Yeah.
He said his client intends to plead not guilty to all charges. He was arrested, Anthony, January 13th after, and this is where the perv switch goes off, after arranging to meet with what he thought was a 14-year-old girl.
Oh.
But it was actually a cop.
Of course,
Safe to
you know
say they're
why?
all cops at this
It's
point.
always a cop.
What are you doing? Maybe in the Wild West years of the internet, you were meeting the 14-year-olds, but not. Who's doing this now?
No one's doing
You got to
it
be
anymore.
crazy. 14-year-old girl. It was a cop. He offered to take the girl to a hotel to have lots of fun. His quote. Child porn was also allegedly found on his computer. And we got an update to the story. That wasn't in the paper, but now it's official. The investigation started last month after Becker asked city workers to help him fix a problem with his... He's making all the mistakes.
Oh, no. Is this like textbook fuck up?
Yeah, absolutely. Guy has a problem with his computer. He asked some city workers to help him fix a problem with his personal computer.
Took it where Gary Glitter took his?
Right. Police said the computer technician found 6 pornographic images of what appeared to be underage females and alerted authorities. Police passed the pictures around the station house.
Hey, check this out.
Yeah, let me jerk off to that.
No, the police did not do that. Police passed the case on to state investigators to avoid a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Investigators who searched Becker's computer found records of how many sexually explicit chats, Anthony, would you guess? This guy was
10 million.
How about 1,800?
All right.
This guy was a bad
1,800 little chats.
Yeah. 1,800, so.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. There goes your career.
Yeah.
Gonzo. It's not like Shock Jock Radio where, you sit out a little while.
For that?
For politics like that? Unless, you're...
No, underage shit. You don't sit out for a while in Shock Jock Radio land. They got a guy recently. I forgot what market, but he was a bad boy.
Boston? Parental?
Well, yeah, there was one even, more recent than that.
Oh, no, I know. Every so often it says, disc jockey and underage sex flap.
Now, I want to do a little cleanup from yesterday. Sam, very upset because Vince McMahon is very injured again.
This was overshadowed by the inauguration.
Yeah.
Apparently, Vince McMahon, who was injured, Sam comes in shaking his head like,
Sam,
he's so upset about it.
I'm really sorry that I haven't been kind of present with the show.
Yeah, I've noticed, your mind's been a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's an important time with the inauguration and everything going on. I would have liked to have been here more.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
There's some other stuff going on in my life.
Now,
last we left you and the Vince McMahon saga was, I think, 7 to 8 months ago.
Well,
he was injured.
Yeah, it was 6 months ago.
6 months ago. What happened for the people out there that don't give a shit but might hang in there for a little longer before they go to fucking a rock station?
He was giving away $1 million a week.
Yeah.
To lucky fans who were watching, and then on the last week, the set fell down on top of him. And the stage broke, and basically he was left.
And basically didn't injure him at all, but he decided he needed hair plugs or a facelift or some eye work done, so decided to disappear for 6 months.
No, because all the wrestlers came over and they had to help him, and he said that he couldn't feel his legs.
But when the whole stage collapsed, Sam, you don't want to acknowledge the fact that there was a safe area for Vince McMahon to be.
Yeah.
So nothing actually happened to him as all hell was
and that rig,
coming loose.
That lighting rig or whatever it was hinged on the bottom.
Right.
It didn't fall over. It was hinged and fell exactly where it was supposed to.
I've been looking at that, and I did notice the hinge. I'm not an idiot.
But no, I would never suggest.
What I realized
just play one on the radio.
They travel.
Yeah.
From city to city every day, every week. The Raw is live, and they were using the same set, so obviously they need something that can disassemble. That was a disassembling mechanism.
Lucky for Vince. Because
no, it fell on him. That's not lucky.
So I thought it just missed him.
No, it fell on him.
All right, we'll play in your world for a while, Sam. So when it fell on him, what happened to Mr. McMahon?
Well, he was terribly injured, but...
no details.
No, because they wanted to keep it private.
Yeah, because that's what the McMahon family does, keeps everything private in their in their life.
They're a very private family.
Oh, are they?
By the way, because it's all about Twitter the last couple of days, and trust me, we'll relax and go back to regular crap again. But Blue Healer writes, Sam wasted a Twitter update on a Vince announcement.
Well, because I like to keep my Twitter updated with what's going on in my life, and I was kind of absent from that, too, so I said that my thoughts and prayers were with Mr. McMahon.
You're going to lose followers. You're going to lose eyeballs.
You're going to lose eyeballs.
The eyeballs.
It's all about
too.
eyeballs, right, kids?
But
how many eyeballs do you have?
So Stephanie came back.
Yeah.
And she was in charge of Raw while Vince was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Vince made his big return this week on Monday.
Vince made his big return. Wait a minute. He has not been back.
No, not at all.
Since that
the fake
thing
injury.
fell on him. The fake injury.
The fake injury.
Since we'll play along.
Right.
Since that big piece of mechanism, whatever it was, fell on him and
I call
injured
it the
him.
horrible accident.
Since the horrible accident.
Yeah.
He has not been back.
No.
So this was his first day back in front of a huge crowd.
Yes, sold out as always.
He had not been seen since that horrible accident.
Nope. And he had not. There was no formal announcement, no press release. He was staying out of the public eye to recuperate.
So obviously he had recuperated.
Thank God.
He seemed to be fine in the clip I saw.
He was doing his McMahon strut and everything.
Yeah.
So, Sam, why do you think he's out of the public eye for so long?
He was
so recently. Kitty porn on his computer?
No.
What do you think? What was he dealing with? An illegitimate child in Des Moines?
Yeah, what's he got? What's he got going?
The only thing he's got going is a fear of paralysis, because when the thing fell on him, he said he couldn't feel his legs.
Yeah.
So
well, apparently that didn't happen.
No, thank God.
And they didn't
God.
explain this.
No.
Just like the fake car explosion.
No, they didn't explain.
Remember that one?
Yeah. Remember?
Well, no, he did explain that. He said he faked his own death to see if people still liked him.
Oh, right.
And they
That's a
did.
good idea.
They cared.
It's a mature thing to do.
Yes.
Sane, mature thing.
Blow up a limousine.
To see if
You're not
people
sure if people like you. It makes sense.
Is it true? He spent his time off digging up Chris Benoit?
Oh my God!
And repeatedly,
oh my God! Okay.
And he repeatedly punched him in the face for ruining his exploding limo bit.
No,
by actually dying when he wanted to fake die.
I would assume his time was spent in hospital and physical therapy.
Yeah, all right.
You would assume.
I would assume, but again, no formal announcement, so we don't know. But he came back, and. First, they made Chris Jericho apologize to the fans for the way he's been treating them, because he's been a bad guy.
Has he?
Then...
And because Vince hasn't been there to straighten him out?
Exactly.
Exactly, of course.
Then Randy Orton came out, and he said that Stephanie McMahon had slapped him in the face on Raw that night, and he wanted an apology from Stephanie.
Oh.
How did she slap him? With her big, massive... breast implants?
No, with her hand.
I'm going to watch it there, Pally.
Why?
Because that clip could get played one day when Triple H is in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Mark that clip.
No. I ain't dealing with that monster. It's all about the monsters these days.
And so I think, what clips do I have there? I think I had the clip of Randy Orton.
I love Stephanie McMahon's new boobs, by the way. Big fan.
I don't think they're new, though. She's had those.
She's had 2 kids, too.
Yeah.
Really?
2 kids.
Wow.
Amazing.
All right, go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
Keep that McMahon family going. That's nice.
But yeah, what's that first track labeled? I think,
labeled, this is horse shit.
What?
Oh, this is labeled show filler.
What do you mean
track
show filler?
1, show filler.
No, that's not what I wrote that.
Wow.
And track 2 is labeled, this should get you to 11 o'clock.
No, that's not what I wrote.
Randy Orton explains that he is worth more than Stephanie McMahon.
Right, he said
Track
he wants
1.
an apology because he's worth more to the company.
All right, Sam. Here we go.
Because I am worth more than she is. Because people pay to see me and not you.
Crowd's not with him. No.
And you might not want to admit this, but ever since your daughter here has popped you out a couple of grandkids,
oh shit!
Yeah,
she has become essentially worthless.
Now you can obviously assume that did not sit too well with Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, but this is my question, especially with the bad economy. Shouldn't he be fired immediately?
Wouldn't you just fire him?
That's what
enough with the nonsense.
Coincidentally enough,
you're right. Because Vince McMahon said, Orton, you apologize right now, or I'll fire you on the spot.
All right, see?
Well, why wouldn't you just fire him on the spot?
Well, because he's a good actor.
Why would you give him a chance to even apologize when he says something so nasty?
You know how easy our careers would have been? Oh, Mel, I'm really sorry. Okay, that's fine.
Well, Mr. McMahon
You're not fired.
He's got a big heart.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Randy Orton? Yeah!
All right, what happened there?
Oh my God! He got all revved up.
Yeah, because he said, "I'm going to fire you on the spot." Randy Orton said, "You don't want to do that," and so Vince said, "You're fired." And Randy Orton slapped him across his face.
He only got the "you're" out. You know, the "you're" is followed by fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
And this
can't do it because my throat. Shit.
This is kind of where the humor leaves the clip.
Oh,
because at this point, Vince McMahon.
This is where the humor leaves it.
That's to say there was humor to begin with. Sam.
Yeah. Well, we were all having fun before.
I think the humor found an off ramp a few miles back.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
1978.
Vince fell to the ground because he got slapped hard by Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton then he kicked Vince McMahon in his head.
No.
He kicked him once to position him, and then when Vince McMahon was on all fours, he punted his head.
Punted. So
he punted Vince's head.
What's the difference?
A punt is much harder.
So he just kind of kicked his head first.
Yeah.
To get it in punt position.
Yeah.
And then he backed up and punted Vince's head.
At which point, Vince was left completely unresponsive.
So he was back for how long?
He was back for, he did it about 10 minutes.
So
he's done
for
10 minutes in the last 6 months.
He was injured.
I would love that job.
Drastically injured in the horrible accident, as you like to call it.
Yeah.
He comes back 6 months later, and within 10 minutes, they're carting him out again on a stretcher. The ambulance guys.
And Stephanie ran into the ring screaming.
Really?
Yeah, we
oh, did she?
We can
now
listen to it.
All right, this will tell if this is real or not, because Stephanie is not the best actress.
Right.
I've never seen her act, so I don't know.
So, oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you never saw when she was chained to that pipe that the Undertaker put her down there? And
yeah, I saw that.
She's like, please, Daddy. And
right, when she was kidnapped.
Yes.
Look at Vince McMahon's haircut from My Boy's Life.
And This Boy's Life, it does.
I mean, this, yeah.
It's got a This Boy's Life hair.
What the fuck is that? Maybe he got some hair follicle restoration. And
I don't know. His hair's a lot shorter.
Something's going on up there.
He had more of a puffy cut, and he's not dyeing it.
Yeah.
Because he had black hair.
After he got it shaved.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
He just let it grow in.
And now he's kept it short.
That's wonderful, Sam. So obviously Randy Orton is fired because
and
I'm sure there's
probably
someone
in
else
jail.
Yeah, and in jail.
Well, that's the thing. You'd think he was.
Did he go to his arraignment?
While security was in the ring,
yeah,
Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase
left
Jr.
the country.
No, ran to the locker room.
Well,
so
why couldn't the police go into the locker? That is like attempted murder.
Well, yeah.
So why didn't the police arrest him?
Well, probably he had a getaway car waiting for him in the locker room.
Oh, good. Lucky for him, it didn't explode.
Locker room?
It's good to know.
No, right outside the locker room.
It's good to know these guys don't have to live by the same rules we do, Sam.
Well, they're wrestlers. They're big stars.
Here's the whole clip with
Vince is
Vince getting knocked to the ground, punted. His head is punted, and then Stephanie showing the whole thing is actually real because her acting is horrendous. So
what?
I don't know.
Randy Orton? Yeah!
That's when he punted his head.
Get some help out here!
See?
Kids can hear me? I know, we're going to take care of ourselves.
Please talk to me.
He wasn't responding at all.
Of course he wasn't.
Right, well.
Totally unresponsive.
Oh,
wow, he kicked him.
Yeah.
He did boot him right in the... Oh, my God. And there he is, unresponsive.
And at this point, Randy Orton, because he was acting out of pure emotion, realizes, what have I done?
Did he see the error in his ways there? And now he's
oh, my God.
See?
What have I done?
Wow, he was so wound up and into this situation that he...
Mr. McMahon was only back for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
This is dangerous.
Why does Vince need a year off, by the way? With a 10-minute break during his year-long vacation. That's all I want to know.
I don't think a hospital stay in physical therapy is a year off.
Neither do I. That's why I'm asking.
Oh.
Why does he need a year off? Look at Stephanie, all despondent.
There's see what I mean? He's not opening his eyes. He's not moving. At least he had his eyes open when the Titantron fell on him.
Yes, the
Titantron. When those guys come in who would, like, in the khakis, plain dress, those are real guys. That's
obviously they're EMTs.
Those are real.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not like the wrestlers that.
Well, they got to be big to lift him up and put him on the stretcher.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well.
And then they show it again in slow motion, and it's just...
well, the story's still developing, right, Sam?
Yeah, because we don't know. We don't know if he's okay. No.
Why wouldn't they report on this now? Because now there was the accident. Look at this. The head punt.
Being a huge
that was
entertainment entity, you would think this would be on all the news channels.
Yeah, now why isn't this... at least on their website, his condition. I know they're very private people, but this was a public thing that happened. This wasn't an accident. This is a crime.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's a fucking crime.
Well, I don't know. The thing about the media is they tend to pick and choose their stories. And I think the prejudice against professional wrestling as an industry is really coming into the limelight with the amount of time they're spending on this inauguration thing and not covering
Vince McMahon's
condition at all.
Assault.
I mean, look
here.
at that. Oh, my God.
He was completely assaulted.
I don't even know if he survived, quite frankly.
I just learned how to do a fake kick to the head, by the way.
How?
You get both feet in the air, then if you kick the guy, it's not as damaging.
Yeah, and then
That's how
you
he pulled it off.
pull the kick back.
Right.
We should try that right now with Sam's head.
No kidding.
They couldn't move his neck. They had to tape it down and everything. You can't move a guy like that because they don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
How come the camera people are allowed in so close when the EMTs are working on Mr. McMahon? Why wouldn't they tell them, please get out of here, don't tape this?
Because even the EMTs know, as Mr. McMahon would say, the show must go on.
But then he doesn't talk.
No,
so if the show must go on, how about you give us information on how you feel? How about we see video of your rehabilitation?
Maybe we'll find out on SmackDown Friday night.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
If we tune on to my network on Friday night, we'll get to see SmackDown.
We'll find out on SmackDown sometime in April.
A year off. Okay.
All right, the smell is either my sweatpants or the chair itself.
Oh, my God. If you have
every time I move.
When was the last time you changed those? Because I know you can wear sweatpants for a long time.
I'm only 2 days in.
Did you have cranky ass?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
I'll smell the chair in a second or two. Thank you, Sam, for that amazing Vince McMahon
All right,
update.
so we will, wow, we got to keep updated. Please keep me updated because you know I am a huge fan of Vince McMahon and I care about what happens to him. Sounds tragic.
Yeah, I will keep you guys updated.
Sounds really tragic.
Yeah?
You know wrestling's fake, right?
Well, I mean, you know, some people say it's like they know what they're doing and everything, but a lot of the stuff that happens, like this stuff, does
Something
end
like
up being
that.
real. Yeah,
that's the real stuff.
Because you're not going to fake a kick to the head.
Why would you work on your body that much and not use it for real? That's why I think it's real. Yeah, if you're gonna no, I'm with you, Sam.
Yeah,
if you're gonna spend 8 hours in the gym to look like once again a monster, of course, then this has to be real.
Right.
All right, why do you need abs to fake kick somebody in the face?
Right. Exactly. Did you see the abs on Randy Orton? That guy is cut.
And if you're having an argument with somebody about insulting your daughter like he did, you would give each of them a microphone and let them, go at it like that. Because that's what you do when you have an argument. Instead of taking it in the back office where Vince could be the boss and tell him, look, you sit down, here's what happened, you apologize, you're fired. Give him the mic, get him out in the ring.
Well, the thing about WWE Raw is uncut, uncooked, uncensored. Live TV, you know what I mean? That's the motto they used to have.
He knows all the little catchphrases.
Yeah.
And they might not have an office in the back. The stage, that ring might be Vince's office.
That's their office.
Well, you know something? There's cameras everywhere, too.
Plus
I've seen them go in the back, and there's cameras back there, too. So could have happened anywhere. Thank God it happened in the ring because it could have happened on the cement.
I've seen that, too.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
There's been cameras like when guys are having secret conversations with what they're going to do, and they don't want anybody else to know.
There's a giant camera right next to him, and a mic boom. Yeah. But they'll keep talking.
Yeah.
Well, you don't realize, after a while of being a wrestler in the spotlight, you don't even know when there's a camera there
I heard
anymore.
it's a WWE camera. It's like really like a fly. It's really small.
Like a fly-on-the-wall camera.
That's what it's called.
Brilliant.
Vince McMahon's fly-on-the-wall camera. They don't even know it's there.
That makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense.
All right, look.
I hope the show must go on this show right now.
Only flies are
about this?
flying around the hunk of bullshit.
Right.
That is this storyline.
Yeah, really. This is Greg Hughes now talking. We human, you're enough. Will you get the fuck out of here? Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
All the best if you hear something.
I will,
please. Yeah.
Hey, we're going to get to Sam's, sorry, Danny and I think Travis helped you out with this a little bit, too. A fine bit. What is it called, Danny?
It's called Are You Gay?
Are You Gay?
Yes.
I saw what you were going for
This
there.
is perfect with Robert Kelly.
Could you
in studio.
describe it? What it means?
Well, I found a website where basically people who are confused.
Wait, keep the tease there.
Okay.
Because we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Oh, look
But
at you.
we're gonna do this Are You Gay thing.
Sure.
And Robert Kelly's here, and Danny will explain the whole thing. It's pretty funny, actually.
I am.
The bit is pretty funny.
Sounds sexy.
Hey, beforehand, though, we got some video gamers in studio.
I'm smelling something every so often.
It's when I move. It's this chair. I'm convinced of it.
Smell the chair.
I can't smell it at all.
Sniff that seat.
Opie looks like Robert Redford from the back.
Is it?
In The Natural.
Is it bad? Is it the same?
It's not good.
As opposed to good?
It's poofing up some smells every time you sit in this thing.
Oh, shit.
How do you clean chairs?
You throw them out and buy a new one.
Really?
That's the only way to clean it. You
I
don't
would
clean
love
a
to
chair.
do that, but times are tough. This clip has been sitting here. I want to get rid of this one. 14-year-old and family fight off an intruder. Okay.
14-year-old and family?
Right.
Nice.
The beauty of this clip, the kid calls the 911 like it's a video game.
No way.
Listen to this.
Also in California, a family and their dog fight off an intruder at their home. 14-year-old Nick Garvin screamed for help after hearing his 160-pound Great Dane barking. Nick's parents came to the rescue and started fighting with the suspect.
I was on the phone actually with the operator. My mom was struggling. I just started lugging on him. I was like, "Get down, stay down!" And the cop girl's like, "What's going on, Nick? Tell me right now what's going on." I'm like, "My parents are fighting. Hold on. Boom, boom."
It's like playing Call of Duty.
The guy sounds like every kid.
That's
that
what I mean. Thank you. Yeah.
You hear over the mic, over the headset mic on Call of Duty.
Fucking cocksuckers.
I was like, boo, boo. He's so excited. It's real life, dummy.
Yeah.
You could have been dead.
Asshole laughing at you because you walked into his bouncing Betty for the fucking 18th time. Fucking cunt. Aha.
The only thing that would have made that better is instead of boom, boom, he went pew, pew,
Pew, pew. Pew.
All right, quick break. Are You Gay with Robert Kelly and
Wait a minute. Can you say my name last?
Are you gay, Robert
Are you
Kelly?
gay? And it just says go to Robert Kelly. You can cut that up any way you want. But yes, I am half gay.
You'll explain that too.
Okay.
You learned that you're 54% gay?
54%.
Robert Kelly will explain that.
That's kind of why we wanted to do the bit with Bobby here, because we know he's a little gay, so he might have
A little.
he might have some good
A
opinions.
little gay.
A little. I'm definitely not the gayest.
All right. Danny found something very fun for the show today. It's called Are You Gay? And I guess it's a website.
Yeah, it's a website called Am I Gay?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you can go there and you can submit your questions if you're curious, or if you have weird, strange feelings that you're not comfortable with. You could go to this website and anonymously ask the question, are you gay?
But this is kind of our bit. We do gay or funny.
Yes, it is. And I thought we could probably tackle this and take a few gay or funny calls at the same time.
Because as guys, you do end up getting into these kind of gay scenarios, but you're doing it for the laugh and not for the gay. So we do a bit called Gay or Funny, and you call up. And what was one of the ones? One of the ones was, this is a perfect example of Gay or Funny. A guy calls up and he goes, all right, we're all at my friend's pool. And of course he has to go, there were women there. And one guy, they convinced this guy, I don't think you hold your breath underwater for the whole lap of the pool. Guy goes, fuck you, I can do that. And he jumps in. And as he's underwater trying to get to the other side, his buddy, drops his bathing suit and has his ball bag and his penis right there waiting for the guy when you do
and it
try.
comes up for air.
And when we all try to do that, that first breath is like...
Yeah.
And there was waiting for him, the guy's penis and ballies. And we determined that was just funny.
That's funny.
That's just funny, not gay.
What happened after was gay when he just started sucking him.
Went any
The guy
further.
slowly fell to his knees and let him do it.
Yeah.
Shuttle load the pool.
So I guess this website kind of does what we've been doing for a while, but that's okay. So what do you want us to do, Danny? You want us to read the questions?
Yeah, I thought maybe you guys would have your own opinions on some of these questions.
Well, Bobby is
and maybe you
you
would disagree with perhaps the owner of this website and his responses. Maybe you would have some other.
Okay. And these are the best ones you picked?
Yeah, these are some funny ones. I mean, there's more obviously, but these are some good ones.
But whoever reads this is going to sound gay.
Those clips are never leaving. Those clips will be with you and follow you forever.
We could have David. You want David to read them?
Oh, it would take so long.
That's true.
I've always been.
You know what? If you're really, really bothered by it, you could always play that music bed, and that way we can't cut it off in production.
I'm not bothered. We got what? Am I gay thinking music?
Yeah.
Great. All right, here's the Am I gay thinking music. How about we take turns? I'll do the first one. Questions from men. I've always been into women, and I love the female body. Let me change my voice so it helps later on.
Yeah.
And sensitivity that women present. However, every time I get a serious girlfriend, which has been about 3 or 4 times, such as the one I have now, I dream of her getting fucked by another guy while she's giving me head.
Jeez.
Or I dream of her sucking another guy's dick while I am doing her from behind. I make her tell me that she wishes she was getting fucked by 1 or 2 other guys while she is sucking my cock, and it turns me on like nothing else. I dream of her swallowing another guy's cum and slopping it onto my dick while she returns to finish me off. I like it, she likes it, and we both get extremely turned on by these fantasies that we act out in fantasy land, although it has never happened in reality. I could never kiss a guy. That disgusts me.
The other part doesn't?
But surprisingly, I could suck a guy's cock and sometimes dream of it. I've even sucked on my girlfriend's dildo when she was unaware, and I became extremely turned on. I have no desire to screw a guy in the ass.
That'd be gay.
But I sometimes think of sitting on a hard cock. I've never acted out any of this, and I wonder if it should just remain in Fantasyland. Am I bi? Ted. It's Ted, and Jimmy's not here today.
I just realized that.
Oh, damn it.
I like sucking on hard cocks.
Ted from California.
I'm a cuckold. Ted the cuckold.
I wish you'd slop your cum on my cock.
I like it. She likes. We all like it.
Bobby, is this guy gay? That's some gay stuff, no?
Did you get that off my computer?
I have a tough time, and the phones will be lit once again. But there's a lot of guys out there that could have another naked guy in the room.
I've had it many times.
And I just can't do that.
I've had it many times.
And then a lot of guys are like, what's the big deal? And we lose the argument all the time. More guys will tell us, look, there's nothing gay about it at all.
I had Sherrod Smalls fucking blasting a flight attendant with his fucking 17-inch cock.
Yeah.
While I was trying to get ahead.
Oh, God.
Okay? He was attached to her like a fucking alien. Latched on. And I had to hold his sweaty head. I had to hold it back because his head kept touching like where my cock was.
Right.
So
I don't know. That's good for you guys that can pull it off. I don't know.
Dude, let me tell you something. There's nothing fucking better than to be fucking a chick from behind,
right?
And your friend's getting head, and then there's that
Nothing.
second of eye contact where you both go, and you start giggling, and you got to hold it in, and you make it into a moan. Like,
See, Bob, it's not a time to giggle.
Oh, it's hilarious. You're high-fiving while you're fucking blasting a chick.
Look, I can't even, argue it anymore. We lost that argument with the listeners a long time ago. A lot of dudes go, look, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, nothing wrong with it.
All right, here's the answer according to the website. What do you think this guy is, Bobby?
What this guy is? Well, he said he wants to suck on a dildo.
He has.
He has sucked on a dildo. Well, when you stop putting fucking cocks in your mouth alone on a couch while you're watching reruns of fucking
Yeah, come up with the show.
All right, here's what the website says.
It's a muscle.
Here's the answer. Ted, Wanting to watch another guy doing your girlfriend or having her suck his dick is not gay.
No.
Another guy's cum on your cock? That's kind of gay.
It's kind of gay. So.
Sucking and sitting on a cock? Definitely gay. Or in your case, bi. You definitely have the potential to be bi. Whether you leave it as a fantasy is up to you, my friend, and your girlfriend, if she's not involved in the scenario.
Or it says if she's involved.
If she's involved in the scenario, yes. There you go.
If this guy wants to suck a cock,
yeah, you're gay.
He's gay.
Well, bi.
No.
Wait, let me just defend this.
Bobby's fighting for bi.
Look at bi, because he does
for his
fuck
own
chicks.
happiness.
Look at me, Anthony.
You.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at my eyes with those big, brown, beautiful eyes.
I cannot fathom anyone wanting to suck a dick and not just be like, yeah, I'm gay.
So you can't go back to pussy after you suck a dick.
You wouldn't want to.
Why not? Because
you just sucked a dick. If you made that jump, it's like jumping off a cliff. There's no going back.
Yeah.
Oh, once I hit bottom, I'll go back. But yeah, bottom.
You're a bottom or
sloppy
top?
Party bottom.
Bobby, John from Kansas City, is this true? Bobby just wishes the woman wasn't in the room.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, Ant, it's your turn. Use a radio voice, and then they can't cut this up and make it sound like this is you.
Right.
Here's the Am I Gay thinking music.
All right. After foreplay, when we're about to have sex, there's a 50-50 chance that my boyfriend is going to put his penis between my butt cheeks and hump until he comes. I guess this is...
Oh, wow.
This is the girl's side?
Yeah.
All right. After foreplay. Can't do a girl voice. Just remember, this is a girl. It's just intense rubbing, no anal penetration. Even though I don't feel like I'm getting any pleasure from it, my vagina gets wet.
I mean, she's getting some kind of pleasure? No?
Pleasure. And if he touches me down there and feels that I'm wet, it seems to turn him on even more. What's going on here? He's affectionate in public and private with me, gets aroused easily by my body, especially if I'm wearing a low top, short skirt or bathing suit. And he was very straight. Oh, and he was very upset that we dated almost 6 months before I finally agreed to have sex with him. All signs seem to point to straight, but the whole anal thing confuses me. If he's not gay or bisexual, why is it that it takes him 20-plus minutes to come during vaginal sex, but only 5 to 7 minutes to come during anal?
Because it's easier to pitch you as a little boy when you're on your stomach.
Can I answer this question, or you want it?
Opie, field it. Field this fucking fly ball into center field.
Because your asshole is much tighter, you loose cunt. Do you know how a guy's anatomy works at all?
Well, because too, when you're in the vagina,
you loose sloppy whore.
Those tits ruin his fantasy. It can't be a fucking young twink if it has nice tits.
There can't be a woman that thinks that if a guy wants some ass sex that he's gay.
Right.
Unless it's off her brother or something. But
well, Anthony, why don't you answer as maybe as because a lot of people saying this sounds a lot like maybe Casey Kasem reading. Oh, you can't do voices today.
No, I wish I could.
All
man.
right, maybe next time when we do this.
Shit.
All right, what's the answer? This guy, are we in agreement? Is not gay?
Not gay.
Not gay yet?
Not gay. This is so not gay.
All right.
This is the not as gay thing ever.
I've actually done this, rubbing your cock in the butt cheeks. September 11th, I was on the set.
Jeez. Are you talking 2001?
Yeah, when everything went down. I was stuck in Jersey on the set of a TV show, and they put us up in these hotels, and I actually wound up sharing a hotel with an extra hot chick. And she wouldn't let me...
I wish it was the fucking Marriott.
Go local for everybody.
Kidding.
No, I'm joking. I didn't do anything.
All right.
No?
No.
Let's get the answer out there. What is everyone saying on Pal Talk? Not gay or gay yet?
Not gay.
This has to be not gay.
It's so not gay.
All right, let me
Not
get the Am I Gay music back on.
Jamie, what you're describing isn't anal sex. It's a form of frottage or sexual stimulation by rubbing, in this case against your butt cheeks. Some guys like to rub their dick between a woman's breasts, thighs, or feet, and even a woman's armpit.
Axillism.
Yeah.
It's called axillism.
Is it?
One of my, not one of my fetishes, but one of my favorite fetishes to talk about because it's so fucking weird. It was in my fetish book.
I like that. I like eating an armpit like a pussy.
I don't know why your boyfriend gets off so much at this. Maybe he likes the feeling better than vaginal intercourse. Or maybe your ass just really turns him on. However, it doesn't mean he's gay. Even if he liked to penetrate you anally, that would not make him gay. A lot of straight men, and even some straight women, enjoy anal sex.
There you go.
Yeah, there's nothing about rubbing your cock on any part of a woman.
Of course not.
That makes you gay.
Of course not. All right, where's get Sam in here to read one. But Bobby, why don't we go to you for the next one?
Right. This one?
Yeah. Fuck. We're just going around the room, I swear to God.
Really
I swear to God.
Fucking picked the quick winner for me, didn't you?
Oh, what do you got? A bad one?
Oh, Jesus.
It's a bad one, eh?
I once checked out some gay porn. And now when I masturbate, I come way harder when I think of gay porn.
Wow.
Yet I have no physical attraction to desire to be with a man. I am happily married and very much enjoy the sex with my wife. Am I gay? Jim Norton from Manhattan.
Yeah. Wow, I would say you're gay.
I would say if you're jerking off
to gay porn.
That's gay. I would call that gay. The gay is before the word porn.
All right, what if...
It's pretty much gay porn.
Right.
What if, like, the guy in the gay porn looked like Sam?
That's not gay, because Sam is very girl-like.
Yeah, that'd be
very
cute.
twinkish.
That's like...
I mean, although the hair is... once they grow hair, it's
we
over.
braided the hair.
I have some masculine qualities.
Yeah, name
What?
one.
Strong jawbone?
No. Yeah, if you want to put cum on it.
All right. What's the answer, Bobby?
No, you're not gay.
Get the fuck. This website sucks.
Wait a minute. You might be
Oh, wait.
bi
Okay.
if you gave it a chance. But if you're not really interested or curious, and you're not satisfied with your sex life with your
you're
spouse,
satisfied with your sex life with your spouse.
there's
yes.
no real reason to experiment and find out. Of course, if you keep jacking off to the thoughts of gay sex, you probably are going to get a little curious about what it's like to at that point. So you may or may not
It's a
like
stepping bone.
like it in real life. So don't do anything that's going to jeopardize your marriage. Suck a fat cock. If you and your wife have the sort of relationship where you talk about these things, tell her about your fantasies. Yeah, that's going to go over good.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I was thinking about fucking taking it in the ass and sucking and swallowing load. What do you think about that, honey? And maybe you can watch gay porn together.
Get the
Fuck
fuck
you.
outta here.
If I ever told my wife, hey, baby, I want to watch Sam fucking Travis. I have a video of that.
That's what I'm thinking too. How do you get that done?
Yeah.
What do you? No.
Your wife's going to be fucking you with one eye open? Like, ugh.
Am I gay? I watched Meat Spin until I felt like I was seasick. Until my eyes were spinning in my head.
Till I came and it shot into my own mouth by accident.
All right, let's go to
And
Sam.
by I mean the guy that I was with.
You can't watch fucking porn. How do you even... Could you imagine going to Lindsay? Lindsay, can I talk to you?
Fucking no.
Yeah,
man.
sure,
That's
what's up?
nuts. She would laugh at me.
Little gay porno.
All right, let's go to Sam. Sam gets the next one. Here's your gay music.
I got it right here, Sam. Here you go, baby doll.
If you're jacking
the last one on the page,
the gay
there.
porn.
The real short one.
If you're watching...
If you're
have you ever
jacking a gay porn, you can watch gay porn
as a goof?
As a goof.
For like 3 seconds.
Yeah, we were all in the office that one day, watching gay porn, laughing our asses off, because nothing funnier than seeing a guy's dick in another guy's ass.
Let Let me tell you something. The difference between gay porn and fucking straight porn, gay guys they're like literally coming machines. He's sucking the cock the exact way you need to suck it to make it come. There's no cute licks and little cute eye things or, do you like that, baby? Girls make it sexy and hot and desirable. Guys just open their mouth, close their lips around their teeth the perfect way, and they just fuck a face.
Is that the perfect way, Bobby?
Yeah, that's what I learned.
No, it works. All right, let's go to Sam.
I like sticking large objects in my rectum, but have never had a boyfriend. I find men attractive, but have never dated one. I don't have a girlfriend either. Am I gay?
Yeah, you faggot.
The response is...
Wait, come over here and read the response on my lap.
I don't want to.
What?
Yeah, you might as well, Sam.
Get over.
You're comfortable under the table.
Get over here.
It's for the show, you know that.
It's not for the show. It's for us. Get over here. Right on this little knee right here, Sam Bones. Put that little bony ass right on. Ugh. I want to feel the bone. Get in the middle. Ah!
The response is...
As you sit on Bobby's lap, yeah.
Yeah. Bob's rocking me. The response is... Yes, you're gay. Find yourself a boyfriend to help you insert those large objects. You'll have more fun.
Like a little jar.
Sam's asshole got fucking nervous.
Was it puckering?
I felt it getting nervous. He had a shy eye.
I like girls.
What?
Yeah, do you? All right, should we move on to the next one?
Jesus Christ.
What other
Do
one?
ya?
These are fucked, man. Come on.
You find
I'm
a good
just
one?
saying all gay. Yeah, well,
Danny, we don't have time to do all these. Which ones are really good?
Yeah, I'm trying to find them.
Here, take a quick look. One, maybe two more of these.
You want to do a few short ones?
I'd like to read a personal one.
I don't care. If the long one is funny, I don't care. Just give me the best of the best.
Can I read a personal one from my own diary?
Yeah.
Later in the show?
Sure.
And you can answer and tell me if it's gay or not?
Of course.
Thanks.
This could lead to a round of gay or funny, by the way, for the people out there.
This guy sounds like a treat.
They're all good.
I know, they're all fucking funny.
Should I just do the next one? I'm a 35-year-old male and having no trouble meeting women and having sex with them, which I enjoy very much. I have fantasies about other men giving me anal sex. I don't ever think I could go through with having sex with another man, though, because men actually turn me off. I just like anal sex to the point that I use a dildo on myself. What does this mean? Jim in Texas. That's got to be gay.
I'd say gay.
The dildo looks like a peenie,
like a dick.
Maybe if it looks like something else, maybe not. I don't know.
What if the dildo doesn't have veins and a helmet? It's just like smooth and glassy, like
one of those just
like you're sitting on a shower nozzle.
Gay.
It's too close to looking like a penis. I mean, if you were able to like put a block in your ass, then maybe not gay because it doesn't look like the male thing. A block.
Or like a square dildo. So if you get a square dildo,
that's what I want.
Not gay.
That's what I
How
was.
about a hammer handle?
If you could put Lego pieces in your asshole,
Right. There you go. There you go. Or little trophies and stuff. That's what I don't understand about lesbians. They hate the dick, but their strap-ons and their belts and stuff, they're using the dick.
Yeah, and not just.
You would think the
dick.
lesbian community at this point would have figured out some new shape.
Yeah.
That makes it go, look, see. We want to fill up our vaginas with fullness, but we don't want it to look like a penis.
It's a dick that's shaped like a vagina, and it's a change purse.
But you know what I mean? If you don't like dick and you're a lesbian, why are you using something that looks just like a dick? I never understood that. I understand there's not many options out there, but there's got to be something you could do to that to totally take away from the fact that it looks like a penis. Thank you.
Maybe they buy a blow-up doll and scissor with it.
Scissoring
is the stupidest thing ever.
Scissoring, it just
fucking
looks silly.
bugs me. Scissoring your fucking mushing.
Suction together.
Just mushing your vaginas together.
Two fucking plungers going at it.
I was having a conversation yesterday about scissoring and how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
And then I started wondering if I could find a picture of guys scissoring.
Oh my God.
What?
Did you? So I really hope no one ever looks for anything on my computer. Because...
You found it?
Well, no, it's just that if you type in like the letter G,
guys,
it's gonna come up like guys, gay guys scissoring.
Well, what's your email address in case somebody finds one?
Fucking mushing hot balls together.
Hot balls. Let's say hi to Kirsten from San Diego. Kirsten.
Hey.
Hey, Kirsten. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to comment because a lot of guys really like anal stimulation, and it doesn't have to be gay, whether the dildo looks like a penis or not.
Can I ask you?
We've lost this argument over the years, too. We're like, that's fucked up, and the guys will call until Ron and Fez and say, man, there's nothing gay about it. I like a little something going on there.
Can I ask her something?
I know what's going on with my butthole. Ugh.
Can I ask you, what's her name? Kristen, can I ask you a question?
And now it's destroying the furniture in this place.
right, exactly.
I mean, fuck.
I've had a few opportunities where, and I'm like, because I know what is going on there. I'm like, I'm not gonna.
I've had
put you through
opportunities
that.
where mine was so bad. Norton was in the other room. He'll tell you the story. All you heard was, and then wait, then you hear this. Her trying to get whatever was in her mouth out, and she almost puked.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it was great. But let me ask you a question, Kristen. Do you think it's gay if while you're eating my asshole, I look down at you and go, yeah, eat my pussy, bitch? If I refer to my asshole as my pussy.
As your man
That's
pussy.
a little weird.
Yeah,
what
like-
if you say man pussy?
Yeah, my man pussy, my fat lips. But
Well, I mean,
And then you call her like Mike.
I think eating ass is totally something. I mean, it feels good.
Well-
That is a stimulating sexual spot for anybody.
What
whether
if
you're a
what
man
if I need you to shape your tongue like a fucking cock and mush it in and out of my ass? While sticking your other thumb in my mouth while
Jesus,
I suck it.
Bobby, you're so gay, Bobby. Jesus.
I still don't think it's gay.
All
I
right.
think it's just a sexually stimulating spot. I mean, think about anal beads.
Right.
That is a pleasure thing for men mostly, because that prostate is just so sensitive and it feels so good.
Okay,
And then,
so
like,
what if you, instead of anal beads, you use like rope from a ship?
With those discs that keep the rats from crawling up.
Would that be bad?
And the rats.
ow.
Okay, what if you came in the room, right? And I had your high heels on, and I was holding the high heels and spreading my asshole apart, and I drew with a Sharpie like vagina lips around my asshole. Would that be gay?
For you or for me?
For you. For me.
Oh.
For both of us.
Oh, by the way, Sam, you're officially gay because you did the dildo in the mouth thing. Sorry, buddy.
That is true.
No,
you
you
sucked
didn't.
that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Pop.
yeah.
No,
You didn't see the
Sorry,
pictures?
Sam.
No.
Sorry about that.
Oh, fuck. Pop those pics up because
Wait,
you're
let me
going
go
to
back
shoot
to
a
that
load
one.
in your pants when you see the way this kid sucks a cock.
Where was the question about swallowing dildos? I want to help Sam out. You might skate on this.
What the fuck?
I was told to.
By who?
Opie.
Really? If he told you to jump off a bridge, would you suck a dick and then do it?
I was wondering where
Dude,
you're going with that.
Can I just
Doesn't
say
he have
something?
good technique?
Listen to me, dude. I'm not even fucking joking around. I love watching girls give head. I love, and I love because I can tell if a girl gives good head by the way her fucking mouth is.
Wow.
And the fact that his mouth is. His upper lip is curved in a little bit. What? To protect this fake dick from teeth
Those
scraping.
treacherous teeth.
And his eyes are shut.
And his cheeks are sucked in.
Would you ever close your eyes if you were sucking a cock, Anthony?
No, I'd want to look right into either the eyes of the man or his pubic mound. The fuck do you
What'd
think?
you look at?
I'd be shutting my fucking eyes.
But would you shut them softly like this faggot?
They're not shut softly.
Whatever the prisoner is telling me to do, so he doesn't put a shank in my neck, because that's the only way I'm sucking a
If
dick.
you were sucking a
And I'm
cock,
going to be beat up.
Right, whatever makes him happier.
if
there,
you were
Bobby.
sucking a cock, you'd squint your eyes. They'd just be wrinkled up. This faggot looks like a dead fairy.
Look, he was doing it for the radio show. We leave him alone.
Leave me alone.
They're just softly shut.
That's telling him in a masculine way.
All right, I got the
Leave me
answer.
alone.
I got the answer to that question I read a while ago at this point. Oh, this is the one where the guy uses the dildo on himself. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Jim, hold on. It means... go ahead, Bobby.
There's more photos.
Oh, yeah.
But they get worse as they go along.
Why is Travis taking a
Why you
ton
say
of
worse?
pictures?
Because
How about better?
Oh my God! This is fucking. The fact that you're just sucking on the helmet makes me want to puke.
Because it's not you.
All right, here's the question to the guy with the dildos in his own ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Jim, it means... Whoa, we got to put the music
Yeah,
back
you got to
on.
put the music on. That's a fucking career saver.
Jim, it means you like getting fucked in the ass, but that in itself doesn't say a whole lot. Plenty of men who are not gay enjoy taking it up the butt. Some use dildos on themselves, and some have their lady friends peg them with strap-ons. A lot of them never have sex with men, so if you can find a woman willing to strap it on and go to town on your ass, you can have all the anal sex you want without having to get near another guy. The fact that you fantasize about sex with men indicates you probably have some bisexual tendencies. But if you're not really attracted to guys, maybe those tendencies aren't very strong. On the other hand, maybe you just haven't met the right guy. On to the next question.
Oh, yeah, this is a party dude. Wow, this guy sounds like everyone you want at a tailgate
And
party.
I know this guy.
Yeah, I
know
think
this guy.
everybody knows.
Everyone knows one of these guys? All right.
Yeah.
All right, if everyone knows this guy, we could answer a question today, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering if that guy they know is gay or not.
You know who I think should read this, though?
Huh.
Tank Hankerus.
He's sick.
Hank Hankerus went home sick.
Oh,
He threw up
did
in
he?
the parking lot.
Too much jizzing in his belly. He actually threw up. E-Rock threw up.
Yeah, he texted me and he said,
He's finally full.
he said,
No, he was just making room for lunch.
Take that, fat, so I know you're still listening to us. You obsessed fan that works for this show.
Fuck, is this Lord of the Rings?
Holy shit. Stupid E-Rock.
Yeah, stupid.
Right.
I got it.
I have a question. I like to go out and party. When I do, sometimes I end up dropping my pants. Doesn't matter if it's at a football tailgate party, a bar, or a house party. I just enjoy showing my package. What I can understand is that I get really excited when my guy friends look at my groin area.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know, it isn't like they stare, but even the slightest glance by a dude makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Am I just an exhibitionist, or am I gay? P.S. I also have a cat.
Has to be gay.
I would say if you're getting
So gay.
off in any way, shape, or form at showing your dick to your friends, your guy friends.
You could do it for the
Gay.
shock value and the goof, but if you're getting excited because they're glancing down a little bit,
Yeah, what if you have low self-esteem and that's the only attention and positivity you get? Like, you take your cock out, and if you look at it and go, "Wow," and I see you looking at it like, "Ah, you respect
No,
it."
it's you though. If you're getting turned on sexually by guys looking at your dick, you're gay. If you're whipping your dick out and just going, "Look at my fucking dick, you sorry son of a bitch,"
right?
Then that's not gay. That's just boasting.
So if I took my dick out and I saw you looking at it,
Yeah.
and then that turned me on.
Right.
That's
you're,
gay.
You're so fucking gay. Yeah. Yeah, we're next to each other at the urinal. You peek over and get a little A little harder? You squirting that piss a little further?
Actually, into my own face.
Yeah.
I'm drinking it.
It's hitting your chin. It's like the fucking Caesar's Palace fountains.
Evil Knievel tried to jump it. So,
by the way, Bobby, did you say Lord of the Rings instead of Lord of the Flies?
No, I was talking about you. I did say that, but it had nothing to do with that new intern. That new intern that walked in looked like a fucking hobbit.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen him?
I don't know which one, so. Go ahead, Ann. What's the answer?
The answer is, Dear Anonymous, because he was anonymous in Oklahoma, you're a gay exhibitionist. Well, maybe not gay, but you're definitely an exhibitionist. Are you gay because you like attention from other men? It's very possible. Most straight male exhibitionists get off on exposing themselves to women. There may be other reasons that it excites you to have another guy check out your goods. Maybe it's just an ego thing, but it seems pretty sexual. So you're probably gay or bi, especially since you have a cat. Or a small dog named Dexter. What?
Oh, boy.
All right, let me real quick read the next one. It's fast. A lot of times after the show, I like to watch gay porn all the time. P.S. I came in my own face a few weeks ago. Am I gay? Derek B. in New York City.
Derek. Jeez. Derek B.
Why would you come in your face?
I don't know. Because you're probably gay.
Probably gay. If you
Probably
want
like the taste or something.
You want to come in your face.
Yeah, and then why would you tell all your coworkers about it the next day?
Yeah, it must be gay.
Yeah.
Wow, you know a lot about this letter.
Yeah. Almost like you couldn't wait to tell all your friends, hey, you got some of your own cum in your face.
Just in case you want to move on to the next step. Someone else's cum in your face? Hey, you know, I had no problem with cum in my face.
He's just throwing that fishing line in the water.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Just one of us goes, really, tell me more.
He was chumming with his own cum.
Right. I think we're going to need a bigger cock.
And it wasn't even like, speaking of which, it was a complete like non sequitur. It's like, hey, you think this bed would be good for something? And he's just like, oh, I came in my own face the other day.
Dude, I just...
Yes, Travis?
I walked in when we came from CBS that day, and the first time I see Derek, he's like, came in my face last night.
Derek's fucking insane, by the way.
He certainly is.
He comes off like a regular guy, but
he certainly
you
is.
spend 10 minutes with him and you realize he's fucking insane.
I got an
gay, and completely gay.
I got an inch of my, maybe a little less than an inch of my cock in my own mouth once.
What? No way.
Absolutely.
How'd you do that?
I fucking bounced on the back of my neck in the tub. You had to flip my legs over my head, and just the top of my cock got in my mouth.
Sure, it was yours. It's like, I think I'm doing this. Some guy's going, yeah, keep sucking.
Yeah, hang on.
You're doing a great job sucking your own cock.
Oh my God! You know what? We were gonna end this, but.
Fucking is.
There's two way. This one's ridiculous. Earlier this year,
Anthony, you can
listen to this one.
Anthony can suck his own cock right now.
Oh, I wish.
Don't even bend over.
Earlier this year, let me get this on the air because this one is just a treat for everybody. Earlier this year, I went on a fishing trip with the guys and my father-in-law.
No music?
Doesn't even.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This is a coordinated monthly test for Sirius XM radio. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual national emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Hand job and fingering your ass, you've got bigger problems to worry about than whether or not you're gay. I can imagine what your family dinners with the in-laws are like. This situation cannot possibly end well.
It's like when fucking Kramer burnt down the log cabin with the cigars.
Oh my God!
These letters, he's more of a man.
We went into emergency alert system.
I just heard that myself.
What?
What?
What did they miss?
What happened?
Are we back? Are we back? I don't perform
Let us
for
know.
3 people. I perform for 1 million, so let me know when we're back. I don't even acknowledge these people.
Are we back?
Are we back?
We're back.
What do they miss?
Better than ever. We're back.
Take it off the air. This is a
Why?
test of the emergency alert system.
Yeah. What did we miss there, people?
This
Help me
is
out.
only a test.
And what did we miss? Did they know on Pal Talk? 'Cause that was a good one.
Where do we leave off?
I don't know.
But they get to hear.
Oh.
Excited.
Last we heard was what? No music. The whole thing they lost?
Yeah.
I ain't fucking reading that again.
I will.
All right,
Bobby,
Bobby.
I want to read it from the bathroom.
All right, Bobby. Why don't you read the one? Because this was. They didn't get any of this.
I'm not sure. I'm still working on that.
This is a hot one. This is a sexy one. Where is it? Where is it, Sam? Help me out.
Where do we leave off? It's Gordon there.
All right, here we go.
Just read it fast again.
Early this year, I went on a fishing trip with the guys and my father-in-law. One night, we all got kind of drunk. My father-in-law suggested we strip poker. Before we knew it, we were all nude. Went to bed that night, and later my father-in-law crawled into bed with me, and I pretended I was passed out. He started to give me a hand job. After that, he slowly massaged my anus. Again, I pretended I was passed out. I really, really enjoyed this. Am I gay? Gordon from Minnesota.
Wow, they missed the whole story I just found out. But now we got it on because of Bobby. All right, Bobby, what was the answer?
The answer is, if your wife's father's crawling into bed naked with you, giving you a hand job and figuring your asshole, you've got bigger problems to worry about than whether you're gay or not. I can imagine what your family dinners with the in-laws are like. This situation cannot possibly end well. I'd love to go camping.
And can you read this really short one from Brad in NYU?
Brad. To reach into the register, Brad, give me my money back. Last night, I gave my friend a hand job for not even 5 minutes. Am I gay?
Oh my.
Brad, NYU.
No.
Last night, I gave my friend a hand job for not even 5 minutes.
It's a goof. That's goof.
That's gay, right?
No, that's not gay.
The joke's on him, right?
The joke's on him. He's not gay. Look, here. Listen to my little analogy. You walk into a bank to rob it.
Right.
You pull a gun out. It takes 5 minutes to get all the money.
Right.
You just robbed the fucking bank. You're a bank robber.
What if you don't take
walk
the money?
In, it takes 20 minutes.
What if the guy
You're a
didn't?
fucking bank
What if
robber.
the guy didn't make a deposit?
What if you don't take the money?
You took the money.
What if you say,
robbed the bank?
All right, you
Or
walk in,
withdrawal.
check it out. You go, stick them up.
Yeah.
And then you go, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And you put the gun away and
Then
leave.
you're an attempted faggot. you're committing attempted faggotry. Because,
So he's not gay. He's an attempted faggot.
What does this website say yet?
well, it says relax. Touching a dick for 5 minutes will not turn you gay. One hand job will not turn you gay. Do you still like girls? Then you're not gay. You still like girls, but you enjoy touching a dick and would do it again? Then maybe you're bi. You never really like girls and you secretly hoping your friend asks for a blowjob next time? Okay, you're probably gay. So he kind of left the balls in his court and the dick in his mouth.
What if you're a consistency
We should end
freak?
right there. That one's...
there's one. The next one, it's short and it's kind of good.
All right. Bobby, read or ask. Who wants to read the last one?
Sam does a good job.
Yeah, Sam,
All right,
read
Sam,
it.
go ahead.
Yeah.
You got it?
They're all so good.
Which one do you
This one that
last
starts,
one.
my
I got
boyfriend
it.
claims he's straight.
Yeah. Oh, Team Jess. My boyfriend claims he's straight, but I found emails to other men on his computer. He blames it on the fact that he's stressed out and it was a fantasy, and the act itself of being with another man made him sick. Is he gay or bi? Anonymous in Arizona.
With fantasy. Oh, the act of it. Yeah, you know, I've been stressed out, and the first thing I do, I start just dropping emails to guys.
Yeah, hit the porn site.
I've done it too, dude.
Bobby.
Especially during April,
Bobby's
like when tax seasons, I'm just fucking typing
so
away.
stressed.
You know what's fucked up about Bobby? You're trying to defend every single question.
Yeah.
I just want to defend these guys.
It's not gay. Yo, I've never been with a woman.
I think
I
Bobby's
just like dicks in my ass. Am I gay?
I think Bobby's trying to hold out.
Someone farted again.
Not me.
I think Bobby's trying to hold out to the fact that he might just be bi, but learning today that it's he's losing that.
I just remember that when a girl was knuckling my asshole, how good that felt.
Yeah, but according to what we read and according to past phone calls, that's not gay.
Not gay. Not gay. Not gay. When you're begging her to fuck your pussy.
See, that's gay. When you're saying "fuck my pussy,"
no,
Bobby,
that's not. That doesn't mean no. That would
that's
mean
fucking gay.
That would mean no, because for me to be gay, I would have to be a guy wanting to.
You are.
You're a lesbian.
I'm calling it a.
It's not a pussy. It's your fucking man asshole.
I would be more of a lesbian than I would a fag.
I think you're a lesbian
because I'm calling it a pussy.
Nah. Maybe
more
back when you had breasts.
Can you imagine
it's
that?
It's a past fat joke.
Could you?
Yeah, we like the
you
past
just said
fat
that
jokes.
The guy of Fast Times at Richmond. It's a past fat
It's
joke.
a past fat joke.
Listen to me. You never had your
right.
asshole
You're
eaten?
fucking gay?
Yeah.
No, I've
look
never.
At me. Look at me and say it.
I've never had my asshole eaten.
You're smiling. Why
I
are you
don't.
Smiling?
Because you're looking at me like you want to fucking say you want it eaten.
Hey, Opie, have you ever had your asshole eaten? You're lying. This motherfucker. God damn. I've never seen fucking somebody break down that quick. This motherfucker broke down. It's like, did you see how fast he this cock's I'm never going to do a crime with Opie because he'll crack in 2 seconds. Did you guys rob that crate? Yeah, no. Yes, we did. We did. I've had my asshole eaten too.
Do we have another live read?
Yeah.
Hey, Danny.
Actually.
Danny, have
Yes.
you ever had your asshole?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Recently?
No.
Recently.
No?
In the
No,
past
it's a
2
while.
days, 3.
Have you ever had it eaten when it's just dirty and hot and wet?
When isn't it?
When is a man's ass not dirt? You know, you got to scrub a dub that fucking thing. And even then, it's like...
Dear, am I gay? My asshole is perfectly clean. Am I gay? Yes, you are.
You're not a man.
I had 2 situations. I had one where this girl went down to eat my ass. She used to put me on all fours and a pillow under my stomach.
Jesus.
Fucking Lamaze class?
And
Fuck,
she went down to eat my ass. It was a hot summer day. And she went to eat my ass, and she went down, took a couple swipes, and then went like that and slapped my ass. She went like this. Go wash your ass, honey. It stinks.
Of course.
I ran in and scrubbed my ass.
Trying to get the smell out of your ass is like trying to wash your hands after like handling an onion. You
think it's okay for a few seconds,
right?
But then that onion will come back.
All right, let's get the fuck out of this bit. Very funny, Bobby. We got to do some porn.com shit right now. This is perfect. Why we should just seg right into porn.com, right?
Of course. That's what it's all about.
If you're stressed out and looking for gay porn, let me tell you something, people.
Yeah, if you're not sure if you want to jerk off to some gay porn or not, right. Give it a shot.
What selection?
Porn.com.
If you're stressed and you need your gay porn, go to porn.com. I mean, if they're saying 45 different categories, you got to think one of the big ones is the gay category.
I don't think
right?
I've ever been to a porn site that has categories that doesn't have a gay site.
Plus, porn.com, it's all there. You can go and like start going at straight porn, and then when you realize you're kind of getting into it, just kind of click over to the gay porn area. There's so many different areas. That's all I'm saying.
By accident.
Jesus, Sam.
There's just different places to click.
I like, here's what I like. I like amateur the best. That's my favorite. Not
Voyeurism?
fake amateur.
A little voyeur stuff.
Voyeur, not too much so, because I like the person being photographed or videotaped, knowing they're being photographed or videotaped, but I like the amateur thing. Money shots after blowjobs. Those are good. The blowjob fucking money shot.
Right,
Fantastic
I love
porn.
that, yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're jacking, you could time it like to come when the guy comes in the movie, so it's almost like you're coming on the chick's face.
So you like to come with the guy?
Yeah, get it all over me.
And watch all that delicious cum.
I just wish the girl would leave the fucking frame. And sometimes I like to come in my own face.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Derek P.
Did you ever fuck up the timing of the fucking jerk off when you're trying to come with the guy? Because you want to, when she goes, oh yeah, and she opens her mouth, come in my face, and then he comes, and then you hold it 2 seconds, and then you're coming off key, and you're trying to come with it, but it doesn't happen. Then you're focusing too much.
You're coming to his face.
Yeah,
going,
exactly.
Oh, like, oh no, get out of here.
And your whole jerk off was ruined, and then you just said, I just came to a guy.
Yeah,
ruined,
and it's wrecked. No, because then you tried to hold back,
and it doesn't.
So but you couldn't all the way, so it came out, but not with that boost. That
boost of
that perfect timing.
Yeah, that first
that only you can jerk off
that
like.
First rogue load that shoots out, fucking snaps and hits the wall.
A rogue load.
That one's just used to clear the tube.
Yeah, that's
just fire and blast to clear the tube, and then load a torpedo.
Right.
And then you just keep the rest of the load just keeps overflowing over your knuckles like a fucking lava. A lava fucking volcano. Just keeps going over and over your knuckles.
Strudel icing.
Then you Spider-Man it right in her face.
What the fuck?
Just whip it.
Porn.com.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home today.
Largest collection of adult scenes, photos, full-length DVDs on the net today, including almost 17,000 porn stars.
Wow.
Porn.com is your horny new homepage for instant recession relief. Yes, size matters. When it comes to selection, Porn.com is huge. In fact, so big, take you over. Guess how long it would take you to watch everything on Porn.com?
42 seconds.
I would.
No, I don't mean like when you come and then shut it off.
Oh, okay.
And,
I would guess you would have to leave some for your ancestors. Your ancestors would have to take over where you left off.
Yeah. In certain cases, I think you're right, because it's saying here 15 years to watch everything on there.
Yeah, but what if you're not into the gay porn on porn.com?
14 years, 9 months. There's 3 months of steady gay watching.
3 months of gay?
What if you're only into gay and fucking horse porn? How long would that take?
I don't know if there's horse porn there.
Yeah, that would be illegal.
So.
No animals.
Okay.
Highly illegal.
So
bestiality.
Gay and jerking off into Japanese newscasters' face porn. How long would that take?
Right. I'm sure they have some kind of Asian.
Yeah.
A lot of guys are into that.
Right.
I don't know, though. I got to go to when I go to porn.com, I go to my categories, the ones I like.
Amateur.
I like potpourri.
What?
Potent potables.
What is that?
What about a black
Jeopardy category.
What about a black on white thing?
Oh, yeah, they got a lot of that.
Do you like that?
No.
You must have loved that.
I didn't like Yesterday. You think I'm going to like seeing fucking...
It's like, slow down.
Some lily white chick take a big black cock?
It's like, slow down.
Do you think I want to see that?
You think the Obamas had sex in the White House last night?
They
Definitely.
fucked the shit out of each other.
They were a little tired, but the adrenaline gets up. What do you think? Main bedroom, Lincoln bedroom? Fucking Lincoln bedroom.
Let's go.
They fucked the shit out of each other.
Porn.com.
We're going to go home today early.
Here, membership comes bundled with bonus access to over 38 exclusive sites. How's that for a happy ending? Ooh. So log onto porn.com today. Discover for yourself why it's the world's favorite porn site. Right now, you can save up to 80% off the regular monthly rate. Come on, go to porn.com right now for this special limited time offer. Porn.com. How easy is that?
I apologize. I said ancestors. Everyone's killing me. Descendants, right.
Oh, yeah. How would your ancestors jerk off to porn.com? Unless, of course, they got into a DeLorean.
Yeah, if they had a DeLorean.
Then they could do it.
Do they have ghost porn?
Jack off.
Do they have ghost porn?
They'd need plutonium, too.
Boo.
Abu. Bobby, what are you doing? Because we're going to leave early.
Hey, did you hear,
early today.
by the way,
an extra hour yesterday.
That old Biff that was in the DeLorean was actually fading away and dying when he came out of
that's why he's in so much pain.
He's
like,
in pain when he walks out.
Yeah, and I remember being a kid.
He fucked up his history.
Yeah.
So when he came back,
he didn't exist because
so he's gonna disappear.
Yeah, I always wondered that watching that as a kid. I was like, why? Like, what's he doing? I thought he was like, I thought maybe he was having like a heart attack, or he couldn't deal with like time travel or something.
Time travel,
like
the
that.
stresses of it, or something like that.
But that's why the cane is found in the DeLorean. That's how they knew that Biff went back, because when Biff broke his cane, he was actually in the process of fading out of existence.
Fading away.
He should have been fading then, not clutching his chest.
Well, I think it was that whole thing, like, you know, when Michael J. Fox was playing guitar,
That's
and
Marty.
his hand, Marty, was, you know, and he's like grabbing and stuff, you know, and he's in pain.
That's true.
It's kind of painful thing when you fade out of existence.
What if you suck a guy's cock in the future, get into a DeLorean, and come back? Are you gay?
You never sucked a cock.
Yeah.
Not gay.
You can change that.
Wow. But you might set up some kind of alternate. If
Gay
you go in the
reality.
past, if you go in the past and suck a dick,
You're fucked. You're just going to
Then
come
you're
back
fucked.
just a queen.
because then you're coming back and all history will change.
You're going to come back in a bed, thin, with no hair.
a poodle and some fucking broth.
This Back to the Future discussion was brought to you by DirecTV.
Yes.
Call 888-961-DIRECT-TV. Actually, DirecTV, 1T.
Yeah.
888-961-DirecTV for DirecTV. Yes. Bobby, what do you got going on?
Are you guys in Chicago?
Wow.
Yeah, right
Thanks
now.
for making us feel good.
What about Cleveland?
People are listening in Chicago.
What about
Cleveland.
Philly?
Yes.
What about Boston? No.
Everything.
All
Just going
XMers.
All right, well, I'm going to be at the Chicago Improv.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the 26th and the 1st.
Nice.
That's through the 1st. I'm there for a fucking month, apparently. Goddamn
Nice.
agent stinks. That's when you know you're not famous, when you have to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It's called a job.
Yeah, I
Holy
know.
shit.
I actually have to help sell tickets during the day, too. I'll be answering the phones at the Improv in Chicago. Fuck me.
You were in Ghost Town.
Ah, yeah, I know. I was a ghost, just like my real life. Fucking asshole. And they can go vote for me on stand-up thing. Stand-up Kelly 66333.
Yeah, cool. Bobby, thanks, man.
Thank
yes,
you, man.
always a pleasure to have Bobby in. Always fun.
Everything else
Very
good?
natural, you know. It's not like you got to fit you in here and you don't know what's going on like some people. It just works.
You guys are fun.
Nice.
You guys are very nice.
Lost tonight. If you're a Lost fan, I know I would have been thankful for a reminder. I set my alarm on my iPhone, so it will go off before the recap, and then watch Lost. And I'm sure Travis will text me.
How long would it take me to get caught up?
15 years.
I'm not even joking. I haven't seen one.
You would have to do a marathon.
How long would the marathon take? For real? How many seasons are we up to?
Season 4. And
18 per year?
A lot of episodes.
They do about 18 a year? Yeah. 1836.
Yeah.
At least 54 have to go through?
Well, how long did it take you to watch?
54 hours?
How long was The Wire?
Wire ruled, though.
Figure about that.
Lost
That
rules.
took a long time, and I was pumping DVDs into my player, and it still took a long
You'll do the same
time.
thing once you watch Lost.
I like pumping
Yeah, no,
DVDs
Lost
in
you're going
my
to get
player.
mad at. Lost, around season 3, you're going to get pissed watching it.
No, you get pissed after every episode.
You get pissed, but
because you're like, well, now what?
Season 3, you're like, what? Why the fuck did he say that? What the fuck? Why would he do that?
Well, they got to tie up those loose ends.
Like, why talk to each other? Say, all you have to do is say, hey, dude.
Ben ends up in Tunisia.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know what?
Fuck.
I think it's too late for me.
No, it's not, dude. Get into it.
I'm going to have to give up on that one.
Don't do it.
For real.
Don't do it.
I'm going to have to give up on that one.
You watched that fucking pilot episode, though?
No, dude.
You're hooked.
Yeah.
That first episode is the shit.
The plane crash?
Yes.
God.
Because I was just like, I was under the impression when I first watched it that, okay, it's another fucking, plane crashes on an island. How are these people going to fucking survive kind of a story? And then things just get so fucking weird. You just think it's one of those Irwin Allen type stupid disaster movies.
It's like the easiest show I've ever gotten into.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, Mr. Genius guy.
No. I'm saying like you
you
jump
fall
right
into it. I thought you meant easily understood.
No.
Like, come on, I still don't know what the fucking smoke is.
You'd like it too because you have to look in the. You can't just watch the show.
No,
There's
you
shit
get
in the
online.
background. All of a sudden you'll notice like a little like a logo or something.
You're
on
online looking at Dharma Initiative fucking plans.
I ain't doing
Dude,
no
I have a Dharma Initiative
crap.
smock.
No, you don't.
You're right, I don't.
You better not. I want a shirt.
Nah, I'm out.
What if I get a doctor
Can't do it.
smock like the guy has? Will you do that?
Anyone could get that.
You
I want
can't.
something with Dharma Initiative on. I want Dharma Initiative beer. Like their booze that just says Dharma Initiative shit on it.
How about the peanut butter?
Sorry, I saw labels that you could print out.
No shit.
Yeah, that you could put around your own beers, so you could have Dharma Initiative beer.
Yeah, you can do that. That's cool. Want some Dharma Initiative beer?
Dude, Coke Logic helped me out with the math. Season 1, 25 episodes.
Yeah, they did crank out some episodes.
Season 2, 24. Season 3, 23. I'm out. Fuck that.
Get them on
That adds up to
online.
What?
You just
2,
sit there with the
4,
computer in front of
6,
you. Jerk off to porn in between.
72 hours?
3 days.
Yeah, but you figure it's like
that.
it's like 43 minutes without the commercials.
No commercials.
No
You're
commercials.
banging them out right after the other.
Yeah.
Bam,
Listen to
bam,
me.
bam.
I watched Opie,
Fast forwarding through the recap.
I watched
Thank you,
Lost
Coke Logic.
on DVD. The second year somebody told me to watch it. I was like, fuck you. They gave me the first season. I watched from 1 all the way to the end. You can't put it down.
Coke Logic is a lost blocker.
You can't
Go fuck
put it down.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm out.
Good show.
Well, you can always watch 24 then.
I want to be with you guys on this one, but I'm out. I can't do it.
Fuck that. Fuck it.
That's too much, man.
Do it.
Too fucking.
What are you doing? You do a radio show.
Yeah, do that.
What else? You have charities you fucking helping?
No, I play 4 hours at Tiger Woods Golf a day.
Okay.
Although my online is down right now, that's why you people haven't seen me there. I watched The Biggest
Why is
Loser.
your online down?
I don't know.
Live in a pretty good building.
Local network. Something cable.
Oh no.
They can't figure it out.
Oh no.
My
That
cable works though.
sucks. Oh, then it's an internal network problem.
With my stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said. But the guy came and said it isn't.
Dude, he's full of shit. If you're getting fucking cable, come on. It's either your cable modem.
How about a bad modem?
Could be your cable modem.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And not for nothing, I know what cable service you have, and if a tech came to your house, the techs
They
are fucking
suck
so
dick.
Believe me,
stupid.
I bet I know who you voted for.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, they're retarded. I was having problems too. I had like a ground loop problem, and I'm telling the guy what the problem is, and he's telling me no. He's like, I'll be back in 5 minutes. He goes to the store, picks up, you know those grounding plugs where
I'll go and run and get some cables for you.
So he gets me those plugs that turns the 3-prong into the 2-prong.
Yeah.
And while that, yes, okay, that fixes my problem, it now alleviates me of a ground.
Yes.
So now all my expensive electronic equipment is now
Isn't grounded.
ungrounded. So it's like, well, thanks for fixing the problem, asshole. But now all my shit is susceptible.
Well, he rigged it in a certain way where there's a word before it.
That befit him.
Yes, okay. I've rigged many things like that in my life, but you don't rig the ground.
All right, let's go home.
You fucking General Motors.
I want to go home.
Taking a shit on me.
I want to go home.
Fucker.
I want to go home.
I knew my timing would fuck up one of these days.
I want to go home.
Sit on this stock now. Piece of shit.
Oh, is that your stock right there?
Yeah.
And it's taking a shit?
Yeah. General Motors, though, so it's expected. It's not like I'm surprised.
All right.
Just takes a dump, you know?
I'm going to go home and fucking jerk off to this show.
To gay
Okay?
porn?
No, to this show.
To this show, to all of us talking?
Yeah.
It is weird. So I've been having sex in the past, and then you have Comedy Central on or something, and it's like, it's Comedy Central with Adam Ferrara, and like there's your friend talking, and you have to change the fucking channel.
And your dick fills up
You
like
can't
an inch
listen.
bigger?
No.
Because you like Italian guys?
That's it. Yeah.
You like Italian guys with weird walks?
No. I don't want any of my friends in my room, even on television. That's fucked up. Patrice pops up in a movie. Like, ugh. Degenerate.
As a tranny?
Trying to fuck here.
Did you see the one where he was a
yeah.
fucking tranny?
It's great.
God, he's fucking great for taking that.
That's a guy who'll take a part. He don't care what it is.
He had to beat Norton for that role. Where is Norton right now?
Miami.
All right, let's go home, please.
Yeah, let's get out of here. All right, everybody. Great day.
They're saying it's the router.
Could be your network router.
Just go buy a new router.
Well, if you plug your computer right into your modem, what does it do? Bypass the router.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
So what is it?
Router.
The router.
So what do I do now?
Buy a new router.
But the router is the inside dude or the cable dude?
You can buy your own router.
Your router.
Best Buy, Circuit City,
You think
anywhere.
that splits off from it comes out of the modem and then goes into the
But
router?
can the cable people put in the router?
No, you do. You plug it
But
in.
then why didn't the IT guy say it was your router?
Because he's an asshole.
He said it was a cable modem.
To them, it stops at the fucking cable modem. They don't give a shit.
Unless you have like
now I'm
me.
all confused.
Unless you have your Wi-Fi
wireless?
through the cable
He
network.
went right to the computer.
Where do you get your? Where do you
said,
get?
all right, that means it's got to be their issue and it's got to be a cable modem.
Where do you get your computer?
What a
Where do you get your
fucking
Wi-Fi
douche.
from?
From somebody in my building.
Oh, so you're tapping into someone else's?
No,
line?
but this was my system that he tested out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you pay for it through cable? What's your?
I got illegal cable, Bobby.
All righty.
Why would you
won't
have
for long?
But you said that if you take a Cat 5 cable
we're still on the air.
from the modem right into your computer, it works.
Yeah.
Then it's totally
Then it's
your router.
Definitely your router.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna write that guy right now.
It's so your router.
All right.
Not only are we gay, we're
Your router's
fucking nerds
gay.
too.
My router's gay.
Fucking gay nerds.
I like putting Cat 5 cables in my ass
Dude,
and telling people that it's their modem.
dude, I like to take a G wireless modem and shove the antennas in my asshole.
See if I get reception.
Yeah. I want to see if the reception goes away when it's in my ass, and then I pull it out.
How the Wi-Fi.
I do that with the extenders.
The extenders. I like to sit on the router all the way down to the actual third light that blinks that tells you if you have internet connection is good.
Holy shit, can we go home?
Nothing worse than watching those lights and the last one fucks you.
Yeah.
I got that, got
Yep,
that, got
yep,
that.
and
Nah,
then-
you blinking fucking cunt. All right, let's get out of here. Come on, what are we doing?
I unplugged the router and
No,
then
it's-
waited
it's-
to replug it in.
It's probably internal settings.
Great.
We'll work this out. Keep your chin up.
I will. Thanks, guys. Robert, awesome. See you guys tomorrow. 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 See you guys tomorrow.